Everybody, oh no! We failed it. Oh, we should have rehearsed. Oh no, we did not.
Ready? You didn't see that. 3, 2, 1.
We still didn't rehearse though because we had no time.
Friends,
Hey, here about it.
we're making my husband a birthday cake.
Yeah, the birthday cake. It's Jay.
You know it. You love him.
It's a Jay.
Schman. It was his birthday.
Chat for Jay because it's his birthday weekend. It was on Friday.
His birthday was on Friday. A lot of people there.
Yeah, it was a great day.
Yeah.
And then and now we're gonna make a cake. Well, we already kind of made a cake. Kimberly made a cake.
True. It is very warm here in
It's
New York City. There is a heat wave. It is 98 degrees.
Plus humidity.
Too much. Plus humidity.
Which makes it more.
It's 45% humid.
Happy birthday to Jay. Oh, happy birthday to
Yay.
Thank you for the sub.
Come on, they've been 3 months. What's up?
How's that?
Have we done enough for you?
Oh no.
It's really hot. And so this is a no oven bake day, which meant that when I had the ability to bake something and lay in my bed in the air conditioning while it was in the oven, I made some chocolate cake layers this morning. I shared the recipe on Discord.
Yeah.
If all of you would like to see it there. Jay, you can tell them what our Discord is, what your Discord is that you so kindly let us have a part of.
I mean, yes, we are a sub channel on said Discord. We are
The Kitchenette Best Friends.
Is it just Kitchenette Best Friends or is it KBF?
I think it's KBF.
Oh. We agree. You know it.
You know, we're there. It's cute. It's good.
It's
There's, hey everyone, tell Adam KBF comes first. Boo, Marvel reaction. Boo. What did you do?
Adam's editing. To be fair, trying to get that done. He was trying to get it done before we started today, presumably, so that people could watch it. And then, audio keeps on dropping out. Okay, great. Okay. We're working on it. Thanks, team.
So using a brand new computer. So please tell us if things are weird, because this computer arrived 3 days ago. It is the last.
Well, it first arrived a week and a half ago. Then it got stolen. Then it arrived again and didn't get stolen because Adam camped out in the lobby.
And there was a panic that it wouldn't turn on. Well, we got it to turn on just last night.
Right. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I disrupt the audio suppression. Probably.
All right, if you can hear our fan, I don't care. It's hot.
It's too hot. It's too hot for that. Oh, we went live at the same time we did.
Should we all watch it together?
I mean, honestly, should we react to them once?
It's an hour.
That we won't much time. We won't. We will have a little downtime today because, as we said, Kimberly baked the cakes already. But it's true. It's probably too much time. But go do what you got to do, man.
Yeah. Up to you.
Yeah.
You know what I will say is that we are live in person right now, and that video will be there whenever you.
But also, our video is going to be there eventually.
Yeah, but he can't come and chitty chat.
That's true. Well, there he is chitty chatting.
That's true.
He says he needed to get it out. Want to make a joke? Really do. I need to stop. All right.
Barbara,
right here. Yes, Barbara, come to visit. Yeah.
Will I get to meet him?
I would presume. So then, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't planning to attend. Just kidding. Of course I am.
I mean, you don't have to.
She's gotta be.
No, excuse me. I sit on a green couch and a Peaches snuggles me.
And then
I'll be there.
he's a sweet cat. And he's a likes me. He likes you a lot. He's a good boy. Chatty, he's the best.
Barbara, we agree.
We all are going out to dinner. That's the thing.
Oh, I'm going out to dinner.
Listen, they're made without me. I don't know. We got to decide. We could do pastiches if we wanted to. We could also. I know. I've done it before, and I second guess it every time, Jay, and then I talk myself out of the right.
It's a place and not a name.
Oh, but does it own? Okay, I won't. You know what? Fine.
You can say that you like pastiches coconut cake. You can say that you like pastiches former manager. Say.
Oh,
That's it.
well. All right. Well,
I'm also looking forward to meeting you.
wait. You haven't actually ever met her?
No, never in my life.
I'm very excited for this meeting.
Really? Oh,
What? It was
a dinner we are going to have.
Yeah. So anyway, if you guys have suggestions for where we take Adam's parents, let us know.
Yeah,
We'll have ourselves a fun little
in the New York City metro area.
We do not want to drive.
Yeah, no.
No.
Garen's here. He's first. You're welcome. We've been talking to no one. We've been so lonely.
Yes, Barbara, you did meet Jay. You just hadn't met Kimberly yet.
Yeah.
Because she was not at Pastiche.
Good job.
Nailed it.
You did
great.
it. Nailed it in one.
Well, nailed it. Second.
Talk to your brother. Talk to your brother. Finally saying happy birthday.
Let's find out.
All right. Stream is not loading, so I don't know what we look like.
Yeah, I
Do we
have
look
no
cute,
idea.
guys? What's happening?
Can you see us? Big question.
Can you see us? Because we cannot see ourselves. I don't know. If we reload, does the chat go away?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Professional streamers, bakers, professionals here in the kitchen.
Module.
Failed to load. Oh no.
Well, we're gonna fly by the seat of our.
Well, hello. Hair is doing.
Listen, your hair is up, and that is what matters. All right, haircut, everybody. It's
Look,
it's
crisp,
so crisp,
fresh,
so layered.
ends. Isn't anything better? Ding ding.
Drea.
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 I heard Jay say Drea.
Subscribe.
Oh, and Adam Lynch has resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 2 months. Oh, and Crispy and Super Chat. Hi, Sarah. And Super Chat there. Oh, we have not been looking at the ding dings, I think, because it wasn't loading.
It was not. We've got. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, guys.
Wait,
That was last month. Yeah.
We have to go the opposite direction.
Just because I was already. Okay, wait.
Oh.
This month. Oh no.
Wait. Oh, what?
Oh no.
I'm confused.
Oh, nice.
Maybe
Yeah.
reload that one too.
Well, should we? This is going. Our audio is strange. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Jay.
Jay's on the telephone.
Is it because I'm too close to the mic? What if I turn the mic up?
Yeah. Let us know if we need to go.
Did this help
or if we need
anything?
to go down.
Or am I now too loud? Shadow King, hello. How did your cookies turn out? What are mushroom burgers like? Delicious,
Mushroom burger.
usually.
I love a mushroom burger. They do not have to be beef. In fact, if you're doing just beef, what a sad life for you.
Yeah.
How many interesting.
They had bison just yesterday.
Oh, karma squabbit. Yeah.
Okay, pop it out.
Popping it.
Here we go. The whole screen.
Huh? Is this the most riveting TV you
5
viewed?
days ago.
Okay.
And then, okay.
not-
Yeah, if you go all the way up, it automatically
Yeah.
expands it because that's how I made my
Just
computer
leave it
work.
Okay, great.
Okay, so that's the last one. So now scroll to the top, I think.
Yep.
2 minutes ago.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm kinda sad.
Subscribe. There we go.
And we got Adrea, and we got Dehydrated Steam, and the.
Okay, and that's
Excellent. Now we're back.
and that is where we leave you.
Good.
There was a sound just now. Was it a
Ding ding.
I don't know what it was. Oh, it was probably that tall comic nerd who followed us. That tall comic nerd.
Hey, I love a tall comic nerd.
Yeah, you live with one.
Oh, I'm also kind of a tall comic nerd.
That's true.
I live with myself every day. How's our audio doing? Are we any better?
Is it better? Jay's on the phone with his brother, so it won't get fixed.
We can't fix it.
Because I don't know what's wrong with it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. It's probably that you can just hear our fan.
Oh, that may be it. We could turn it off. See how we do if we bake and faint. Might happen. Unfortunately, my niece got home too late, so we didn't end up making them. Hopefully, we'll have time Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry, Shadow. Bummer.
But yes, when you make them,
Yeah.
do a good job.
Give us.
I don't know. And let us know, and we'll see.
And also, send pictures.
Yeah.
I love baking with nieces and nephews. I'm so stoked. So I'm leaving for Colorado on Friday, and my brother and his kiddos and his wife, the whole family. They're lovely human beings.
My brother and each and every person.
And the dog. Stoked. Dog named Sadie, very sweet little
lady. Such a good name for a dog.
Yeah, and she's really a Sadie too. She's very cute. Anyway, they're driving out on Saturday, so I'm gonna have like a day of quiet at my dad's house, and then sound is good now. Even if you're not, even if you're lying, appreciate you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're coming out. My nieces and nephew are the best. They are so fun. They are like the perfect age for playing and baking and doing fun projects. We're definitely making fruit pizza. That is already planned. We're very stoked. If you have any other ideas for fun things to do with nieces and nephews that involves staying cool in very, very hot weather because Colorado is also like in the hundreds.
No.
It's crazy.
Ice
It's
cream
no
sandwiches.
humidity. So it's probably comparable to what we're dealing with, but it's still very hot. Oh, it's really hot. Yeah.
It's a dry heat.
Dry heat, which honestly,
Sounds worse.
no, it's better. It's
Okay.
not like you don't feel wet.
I just feel
You feel sweat. You feel baked. You feel like an air in a hot oven. But it's easier to stay cool because the shade is cooler. Like when you're actually like, you know what I mean? Like this feels like it
Interesting.
permeates, like it gets in your bones. You know what I mean? Anyway, water fights with balloons. You're totally right. Water fights are the best.
Ooh,
You
yeah.
should
I'll
fight
get
them.
those little soakers.
My dad has a super soaker.
Sorry for the squirrels.
I usually said like, hold off his apple tree. Like, them because he doesn't. I don't want to hurt them, but he's like, get away from me. Second. Best thing I've ever heard. Yeah, that sounds really fun. Right? I'm gonna borrow it. Anyway,
Yeah, as you should.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyway, so we're baking a cake for Jake. Jake is your new husband.
You know that man. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know. We're making a cake for Jake.
And I've made him every year for the past many years. When did I invent this cake?
You invented it?
Well, no. This recipe is derived from the tasty video, The Perfect Chocolate Cake.
Okay.
And Jay asked for a chocolate and blackberry cake for his birthday one year. And it was a year that I decided that everyone should have the birthday cake and they should have that cake every year on their birthday. Like, that's their cake.
Interesting.
Like, when I was growing up, I always had cheesecake as my birthday cake.
Excellent.
That was Kimberly's cake.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jay, do you want me to make up a cake for you? And then, like, that will be your cake. And he said, yes, chocolate and blackberry. And I said, that I can do. And so I looked up the best chocolate cake recipe. And I found it, and it's perfect. No notes. And then I make a filling out of ganache and usually blackberries. What did my grocery store not have this weekend? Blackberries. Wow. So Jay equally likes blueberries. So we'll make a blueberry ganache situation. Yes, I posted the recipe. Thank you.
Yeah, can you tell us about the cake? Like, what's in it? What makes it so yummy?
Okay, so here's the cake.
Oh my God, don't drop it. Over here.
It is. There are two secret ingredients in the cake. There's Guinness and mayonnaise.
Huh.
I know. There's only a little bit of mayonnaise, and a lot of chocolate cakes will call for like sour cream, or like buttermilk is called for a lot, or yogurt. Yeah, and so mayonnaise to keep it very moist.
Yeah.
One year I was out of mayonnaise because Jay prefers Miracle Whip, and I put Miracle Whip in the cake, and then I realized that Miracle Whip is not mayonnaise. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
It's exactly the same, but apparently Miracle Whip like has seasonings in it.
Oh no!
So yesterday, because I was like, I just want a tiny thing, and they only had a tiny thing of Miracle Whip, and I was like, there's paprika in this. I'm not putting it in my cake.
Oh my God, that's incredible. Paprika, really?
I know. So
And
regular full fat mayonnaise.
Okay. Yum yum.
Goes in here, as well as Dutch processed cocoa powder.
Okay.
Which I've had many discussions.
Dutch processed.
So that's why it's so dark.
Okay.
It's like black, like a Hershey bar, like a dark chocolate bar.
No,
It is. No, other one. It's purple. Yeah, you know. Baking cocoa. Actually, let's turn Charlotte on. Look what we can do. I'm gonna wait till I can tell. Okay. So you see how dark this chocolate is? Yeah, you do. It's very, very dark. And like in comparison, here's a regular. Like kind of standard cocoa powder.
That's darker.
And so it's just a lot darker. I forget exactly what makes Dutch processed. I don't think it has not a huge difference in flavor quality. Like unsweetened dark chocolate, it's fine. But it just looks much more chocolatey. So I enjoy it.
I got some black cocoa powder. I guess black. It was like black.
Oh,
and for
Oreos.
No, for black frosting. I like found a thing that was like, and it made the frosting really thick, so it didn't work. But
we were there.
Fun thought.
So yeah, use Dutch process. They were the noise. You pasta. That's nice.
Nice.
Everyone, I want you to know that Jay got saying that's nice from me. And I didn't realize. But I started it.
Interesting.
It's like, oh yeah, that is me.
No. Bye. Hustle, listen, I am kind of right there with you. There's a part of me that is like picturing the
It's half a cup of mayonnaise. So it's
Okay.
like this much.
I think because it's hot and I'm thinking about like heat and picnics and mayonnaise in like a potato salad sitting out in the sun.
Oh,
There's, like,
sure,
a-
sure.
You know, there's a feeling about it, but I'm sure that this is going to be delicious
It's
cake. I
just
mean, it looks
eggs.
beautiful.
Like eggs and oil.
No.
Like you could add all of those things in separately, or you could add them in as mayonnaise.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Some about it just has this little like association for me, but I am prepared to be converted.
It's
And
there's also chopped dark chocolate inside, so there's a little bit of like crunch and texture.
That excellent. That is very much a good.
Guinness really elevates it. It also calls for espresso powder, which I didn't have any of, and look what I got at the grocery store instead.
Oh my god.
God,
What's that?
that's what my grandma used to
Oh, like instant coffee.
instant coffee.
Oh, okay.
But I remember there was like, is there a play or something where they talk about putting the Sanka on, like having Sanka after dinner?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. Pat, do you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
Now if I ever run out of coffee, I have Sanka.
Nice.
I'm sure you can taste it, but I'm just not a mayo fan. I love mayonnaise. No. Did you ever watch Harriet the Spy as a kid?
I loved Harriet.
Did you also go through a tomato sandwich phase? Sandwich, I was like, I literally had a tomato sandwich for like a week at lunch because I was so obsessed with Harriet the Spy.
Tomatoes, I sometimes go on a tomato kick where I just like really, really love tomatoes. Like I'll do like a slice of
Well,
salt
in summer when they're perfect.
when they're perfect.
A perfect Jersey tomato, there is nothing like.
Oh, I've never had a Jersey tomato.
Stay hydrated, everyone. If you're on antidepressant medication, drink more water. You're more likely to become dehydrated. I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't either.
I have been drinking a lot of
Thank you,
water.
Kimberly
lately.
G.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm sipping. She has
Yeah.
to drink
Like,
while we're
ooh.
streaming. Yeah, it's for
Mhm. I would agree. Anyway, that is J cake. It's basically just the best chocolate cake recipe I could find, and then I J it up to make it J. Yes, here's the important salt girl. She's out for display.
God.
Jay got me her for his birthday. Literally, he said, I got you a present for my birthday. Because he felt bad that he didn't do my birthday good enough.
Wow.
And I was
Jim.
It's enough of my What is it?
Yeah, when you got it.
And this, which is a cast iron smush.
Yes. First
For
for
Gucci.
We talked about this week. I saw a TikTok that had a really good grilled cheese, and I was like, I really want to make one on stream, but of course, too hot. But maybe this fall.
Yeah. The only thing we have to heat up today is milk to simmer
Yeah.
for ganache.
Okay, great. I can handle that.
Yeah.
Hey, Slappy Dam, coming at us from the beach.
Wait, literally on the beach? Get in the water. It's hot.
Oh, hot. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll see you on Friday.
Oh, that's nice. On Friday.
Friday is for death.
Yeah, I'm stoked. That'll be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there is a YouTube video of me making Jay this cake for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, it's the one and only YouTube video on my YouTube channel. More, but I've taken them all down.
Perfect. But this one has
has,
like mustard.
Might as well.
See what I did there?
Wait, what did you say?
This one passed mustard. Passed the mayo.
Wow. Jokes. I like jokes. Okay,
Anyway, we're gonna make some cakes. So we made the. I mean, she pre-made.
done. I also
make
I
ganache.
so I'll make a TikTok of the actual recipe,
Yeah.
or you can just
Try and
watch
like-
the tasty video.
Or that. No, they want to watch you. That's the whole point.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna kind of embed it into the YouTube video because I'm learning how to edit.
Yeah, we just make the Lash household edit all the time.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but also like you're hosting our bakes all the time, so turnabout's fair play. Here we are. All right, so let's do
Tilly.
the
Buttercream. We've made buttercream with you guys before.
many a
This
time.
time it is chocolate buttercream with our Dutch processed cocoa. It is also the best icing in the whole world. It is my favorite thing So get that cocoa back out.
What else do we need?
I
I'm your
did
sous chef.
the butter.
Oh no.
How much does it say?
You know what? One of my sides.
Like a minute.
Yeah, it's too hot. Buttercream. 1.5 cup.
So 3 sticks of butter.
3 sticks of butter.
All right, well.
We'll just give that a little minute. Listen, this
Big. No such thing like needing to soften butter. Like you just have to mix it longer.
Yeah, you just have to. It might hurt your mixer depending on the level of time. She's fine. She's got this. Billy's a beast. There are times
She giggles.
Oh, she might
That'll
hold
be
this
fine.
to myself.
Oh, so actually, we probably soften butter.
3 sticks of
Every
butter.
time we laugh. Oh, because Jay dropped the equalizer. So I'm gonna move it farther away from us.
Oh, okay.
Because it's probably just peaking. Because Jay dropped off the filters.
Got it.
That's why. How many sticks of butter? You didn't say 3 right. I said it's 3. Is there a different way to say 3?
I don't understand a bit.
Me either. I don't watch all of Jay's videos. We don't know all the bits.
True. We gotta get
home.
And the bits that start at home. Yeah. I mean, it's already so much sauce. Skin is so warm. Are we saying that's a lot of butter? Mrs. Pasta, thank you for translating. It's a lot of butter. It's the thing. It's buttercream. And this has to like
3, right? I had to read it with a different inflection. I thought you said you didn't say 3 right. That's how you pronounce the word 3. Here, yes, look at my morning salt girl. I meant to text you a picture.
Yeah, this is important. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, it's so hot. We got lights on us. We did consider doing a moody stream where there was no light on us.
Yeah, we'll see if we get there. I did also put a blackout curtain in the kitchen, which has never been here before, but it's really helping.
Do it great.
She's doing her job.
Yeah. All right. Here we go, Tilly. Get it, girl. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna whip up the butter. I'm assuming we're gonna cream it. Let it live for a little while. Okay. And then half a cup of a Dutch. Oh, she's coughing. You good, girl? It's like a little.
A lot.
And we need a little vanilla.
I told you, sometimes she shakes. Yeah, vanilla.
We need vanilla. We need
Like a little bit of
5 cups of powdered sugar. That's a lot too. But I guess we need a lot of buttercream. Okay. Vanilla. All right, we'll add that in a minute. We need 5 tablespoons of milk. I'm gonna need 5 tablespoons.
I'll have that.
I mean, I don't think it matters. It's more to thin it out, right? Yeah. So I'm reading this. It says Jay caked his wife.
From the kitchen of his wife.
Ah, got it. That's the part I missed. Jay caked his wife. Gosh. Okay, good.
And also when I was making the cake this morning, I'm now realizing that I use almost every spatula. Excellent.
Oh, really? Awesome.
I couldn't get the right spatula, and
Yeah.
sometimes you're like, this is not.
Well, when you have so many.
We're doing good. How are you?
Well, hi there. Late?
Late.
Laffy? Let us know how to pronounce your name, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna come right here. There's a bag on it.
Oh, really? So we're creaming butter. Making buttercream. So.
You just realized.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's called buttercream because it cream butter.
And also, I'm thinking about all the times that I have not properly creamed the milk.
Say it in Norwegian if you can.
I can't.
Late. I'm gonna go again with late.
Late. Okay. I'm with you.
Are we right?
Oh my gosh.
Fills. Okay.
She's doing all right. Let's fill it with some cold butter. She's good.
Just smoosh the butter.
Harley, the sound may be a bit off. We are connected to a new computer and we're still working with the sound settings. So
Yeah, and our engineer was away.
So engineer's on the phone with his brother, which we can't begrudge him that. It is his birthday cake day.
But I also think it's because it's close to the mixer. Maybe I'll move it.
Could be. So, like, the cake is gonna look like.
Oh, I'll move more.
Nice.
Is that any better, everyone?
Hope so. The cake is gonna look like. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're going to do layer, layer, layer with buttercream in the middle, and then we're gonna
And ganache in the middle.
And ganache in the middle. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You take over.
So it'll be buttercream, like a thin layer of buttercream on the layers, and then the ganache with the fruit and some fresh fruit on top of the ganache.
Mm-hmm.
If my chocolate chips weren't completely melted into a solid mass inside of the bag, there would also be some chocolate chips.
We could, you know what we could do? Melt it all together and do a rough chop.
Oh yeah, we could.
Do a rough chop.
I don't usually do that because there's chocolate chips in the. I was feeling fancy. Shape.
You know, tell me you could curl. Okay,
Yeah.
I like it. Let's do curls. Let's try to do fancy curls. I've never succeeded at those. All right, let's look easier.
I think they're VIP.
They are. You're correct, Barbara. So we could do some fancy chocolate girls. We're not gonna write on it, right?
Have you named your mixer? Yes, everyone. This is Tilly. Yeah.
Oreo cake. I mean, I love
That sounds
Oreo
good.
cake. We could make an Oreo cake. This, you missed our story. This is literally the cake that Jay gets for his birthday for many a year now.
Yeah.
It was requested a long time ago.
Our here and our friend, have you ever eaten this cake? My dad has had this cake if he's still watching. Gary, I'm actually not sure if you've ever been in town for this cake.
I've never had this cake.
I once made this cake and brought it all the way to the East Village for a comedy show. Because Jay was hosting a weekly show at the time.
Oh.
Which means Adam has been around this cake, even though he's probably...
Adam, not your try. Well, yeah, it's got the fruit in it. It's a chocolate cake. Tilly.
Tilly is my mixer.
And Betty is
Well,
mine.
Y. Tilly with a Y, for sure.
Why? Okay.
Because my name ends with a Y.
Fair enough.
Kimberly, you get it.
Oh, good luck, Gary. Elton John.
Elton John?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jealous. Oh, awkward.
thank you. Surely I didn't have
Everybody-
money for an Elton John ticket.
Everybody drop your favorite Elton John in the chat.
Okay. Should we have the cocoa powder or the sugar first? I think cocoa powder.
Better. Because the sugar is going to be like the thing we add to get to the right thickness, right? Okay, so it's 1.5 cups. If I still have any half cups. 1.5 cups. It's dancing. Put it back. Okay. Oh.
What is measuring if not a suggested science?
Speaking of, I'll put in the vanilla in a little bit. And I'm not measuring.
Come on, Tilly. Or put on.
Did you turn it on already?
No.
That must. Oh, no.
Professionals.
Okay.
It's a little cold, the butter.
It's there. Okay. It'll.
There we go.
My duck's getting whippy.
Yeah. She just needed to be faster.
And I'm gonna throw in the vanilla because it's liquid. Great help.
Gary, thank you for cheering 100 bits.
Oh my gosh!
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the bit.
What does a bit get you?
Yeah.
We have not decided. And yet,
Well, no, that's not. So bits are their own thing, and it's like money. So, like,
Oh.
so you can get like Twitch bits, and
Right.
you can have like a wallet of bits,
okay.
and you can give your bits to people.
Okay.
And then we take their bits.
And we don't
And then
we give them nothing.
channel points. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
just like a here's some bits.
All right.
You know, it's like tip your drag queen, throw some bits.
Got it. Okay.
And then what was I gonna say? I forget.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Oh, and then channel points are where they get something,
Oh, okay.
and that's to like us specifically.
Oh, and we did talk about singing a song. This already looks amazing. I almost don't want to add the sugar.
I know, right?
Wow, that looks yummy. So buttery.
Just chocolate butter.
I mean, the best kind of butter.
Yeah.
Very excited for chocolate cake. So the only chocolate cake that I've ever made is the one from the Harry Potter cookbook. And it's excellent. It is
So
not...
what goes in?
All right. Well, it definitely has coffee in it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Some chocolate cakes call for Coke, which I think is
Yeah.
fascinating.
The drug or
No, like Coca-Cola.
Okay. I don't know.
That
Maybe
is.
that makes the better chocolate cake. Coca cane.
Game.
Yeah. Interesting. No, yeah. It calls for hot water and it calls for espresso, which like makes the coffee, presumably. It also calls, I think, for buttermilk.
Yeah.
Pretty sure for buttermilk, and I've never actually had buttermilk, so I've always like made it with milk and vinegar.
Yep.
And butter.
No.
There also butter in it?
No.
But there's butter in the cake. And then
Is the milk, so when you make butter,
Mhm.
it separates into like the milk solids that are butter.
Right.
And then like liquid.
Right.
And that liquid is buttermilk.
Learning so many things today. Buttermilk, it's a butter day.
Okay.
All right. So then
Right, now we can start adding
the sugar. Do you want to measure it at all, or you want to just
No.
go to measuring?
But I'm out of 1 cup measures because I also didn't turn the dishwasher on because it would be hot.
Yeah, I turned ours on last night right before we went to bed because I didn't want to deal with it while we were.
There was like nothing in it when I went to bed, but do you know that commercial? We do it every night.
And it's just running your dishwasher every night.
It's funniest thing. Like it. Well, because my parents always quote that commercial.
My dad, that would like mortally offend him. He mortally offended? Mortally.
No, and it's all about how like it's not any better or worse for the environment.
Oh, then actually washing dishes, hand washing?
Yeah, or then like not like waiting for it to be a full load. I don't know how that's true.
I don't either, because you're using water. Ostensibly, and energy.
Okay, so this is a half a cup at a time.
Okay.
So we need 10 of those.
10 of those. Help us keep count. Everybody.
Yeah, that was 1.
Here we go.
Should I get the thing?
Pretty thick. What thing? Oh, yeah, a little third. That's a good idea.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Raylan, you should always get food before a stream. What are we thinking? Also, we're going to be making snack later with goat cheese and crackers and strawberries, and I'm really...
That was 2.
Good. Everything okay? Okay. We have report that some audio issues are weird, but we're not entirely sure if that was the location of the microphone.
I think it's that they said when we laughed it would cut out, so I think it's just peaking and whatever equalizers you took off.
I just have some of the limiters kind of high because of, and I can drop.
Oops.
We turned Charlotte on though by ourselves. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we did.
It was cool, right?
We have a stream deck now, kids.
Yeah, we got stream deck. Like,
One button.
I have one more button.
There should be a button that plays the song "Push the Button" from The Color Purple. Just spoiler alert. Not about a button.
No. Also, I have not kept track.
That was 3. Yes.
You didn't say 3, right?
Sometimes it's gotta inflect the tone. I do that at work a lot when people think people are emailing them and they're mad at them. And I just go, as an exercise, read it as though they're thrilled with your service. And so you just you have to get 2 tones.
Yeah.
And then you can decide what you think is the accurate tone.
Or you can just choose to believe the happy tone and then
I often do that. I'm like, they should do that.
Getting, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, low power board. No, sorry.
Oh no,
Oh,
poor
no.
phone. It's too hot. Right here, let's maybe add a little bit of milk.
Hang on. Yeah, let's let her get a little. Oh, I've got thoughts stuck in my head. So there's this TikTok that is a trend where there's like half a screen and you do like a filter to make you look all glam and then not so glam. And they sing this song It's like, I don't look like her. She's in all the magazines, so much prettier than me. And that's like a thing. And lately I've been TikToking because I've been struggling to focus on life things. That's a whole other story. And I
Welcome.
cannot, for the life of me, get, like, because that song sounds so much like Moana, I cannot get the song. I've been standing at the edge of the water, long as I can remember. Never even asking why. Why? Why? Because she wants to be in the water. I love that movie, but like that song is just on loop in my head for like 3 days straight now.
Oh no.
Good song.
It's catchy.
Yeah, it's a nice one. That's a soundtrack actually. It's a good
Soundtrack.
Yeah, they- well.
Say you're welcome. I like that song. This is 5 or 6.
Oh no.
Halfway there. Maybe.
Anybody else keep moving?
No.
Empty Garden. Remember that song?
Yeah. Empty Garden.
Hey, Donna. Elton John.
Oh.
You know how that goes?
Nope. I know. Good Yellow Brick Road.
uh,
The entirety of the album, actually. I own that album.
Yeah.
I listen to it a lot. But
oh, nice. I think my favorite might be My Gift Is My Song.
and this one's for you. Did I have a dream I was in Moulin Rouge? Did you?
Like just now.
No.
Have a dream?
Maybe. It was a very vivid dreamy night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Okay.
It was like very vivid dreams. I was friends with Colleen Ballinger.
Oh. Cool. I don't know. Okay.
I was trapped in Korea. Also. I had a dream that Jay and I went on a family vacation to Korea.
Sure.
And once we got there, I realized halfway through that, oh no, you need a passport to go to Korea.
Yeah.
They didn't check our passports and we don't have them with us. Also, ours are expired. So if they look them up, we'll know that they're expired. How did they let us into Korea? They're not going to let us out.
Uh-oh.
It was very stressful.
Yeah. That does sound stressful. What a dream. I dreamt that my parents died in a fire. I know. It's really bad. And by dreamt, I mean I took a shower and daydreamed the whole thing. I do that a lot.
Oh, I know
Anxiety
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like really living through the worst case
Yeah.
scenario.
Not great. Not great. Merlin says, when I have a song stuck in my head, I listen to it and then immediately listen to one of my favorite songs. Good thought. That's fair. Like puts you in music mode and then replace it with a really fun favorite song.
Yeah. And our capper, we're making a very best chocolate cake for my husband's birthday.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Would you like to add in some vanilla?
I already did though. You wanna do any more?
Remember that you did.
Yeah.
I was
Look how counting the liquid. I'm so glad you're counting. If I'm playing 0.
Am I counting? That was 7 or 8.
I mean, how's it looking? It's fluffy.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Let's do a little more mushy splash.
The squelching.
Yeah.
It smells great.
Yeah. I think maybe like one more.
Yeah.
And that's why we buy this weird powdered sugar guard.
Yeah.
No aprons on today. It's hot.
Hi,
No
well,
aprons.
Clothes. I even left a little belly time because I was like,
Yeah. Like the loose and smoky non-shirt.
you're very slowly. I think I've already worn it on stream. Fine.
No. Yeah.
All right. I think that was great.
Okay, let's give her a taste. Oh, wowza.
This is my favorite. I am fully like in sous chef mode. I'm just watching Kimberly bake today because I don't know how to make this. Mm-hmm.
Is that not like the best frosting?
Oh my god, that's really good.
Mm.
Is it the Dutch cocoa?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm converted.
It's so good.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. All right, so we have officially. Should we turn off Charlotte? Made the.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just thinking of
Oh,
battery mode. Okay. Stay. You're good.
Oh. Sorry, you're late.
There.
We're making time.
It's a very chill day. Well, has to be because it's so hot.
Yep.
Kimberly already
a chill day.
made the cake.
Hey, Jaybird. Oh, do you just want to lick some icing?
You can finish what you're doing in there.
Finish up. This will be here when you're ready.
Yep.
And I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna do
finish. Oh yeah.
Can I do
You want to do? Yeah.
favorite?
I was gonna say finish her off by hand.
It's one of my favorite things to just get in there in like
Yeah.
the bottom. Thank you.
Me too. I did it this morning with the cake batter.
Okay. Okay, so you want to get in there a little bit?
Sure.
All right, so we've got chocolate buttercream, and that's gonna chill, and then we're gonna do ganache and let it chill, and then we're gonna have tea break number 1 because today's a chill bake. Here you go.
Thank you.
Well, a wild jade appears. I totally missed what y'all said earlier about the different taste with the Dutch cocoa. Basically, it tastes better.
It's darker. I think it's
richer.
to do with the processing, like alkaline. I don't know. I knew it once, and then somebody was like, "It actually is not better chocolate. It's just bad chocolate that they process in a way to make a good chocolate." And I was like, "I don't care. It looks better."
Yeah. It's small farmers, so that's fun. The best cacao is grown by small farmers. This delicious organic baking cocoa is perfect for cupcakes, brownies, cakes, cookies, and countless other chocolatey desserts. We use fairly traded cocoa beans from farmer organizations like Compote and Funduco in the Dominican Republic. Nope. Oh no! Why did I read on stream? It's something about why it's better or why it's different. Trying to see. I mean, it's very it feels like a depth of flavor that it's similar to like the difference between milk chocolate and dark chocolate for me. It's just a little bit more interesting.
It has more notes to it.
That's it. Yeah. It's more complex.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fridge so it doesn't melt,
and then we'll make some ganache. So ganache, we're doing chocolate ganache, right? But we're making it fruity.
Yes.
Which I've never done before. I made ganache, but not made it fruity.
I don't know if people do this, but I just did it the first time I made this cake. I was like, I'm just gonna put blackberries in this.
Right. I mean, it works. Yeah. All right. So we're scalding milk, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're scalding. So there are different types of ganache for different purposes and uses. And so welcome to the time of year where I look up the ratios for ganache. So if you want like a hard ganache, like for a truffle, that would be 2-to-1 chocolate to milk.
Okay.
But we want like a spreadable, fillable, yummy ganache for cake, and so it's 1-to-1.
Oh, I
ratios
1-to-1.
Interesting. 1-to-1. We'll measure out in chocolate and then measure out some milk. Okay. Actually, let's do the milk. Obviously, let's do the milk first.
Oh, where did you put the milk?
Oh, I have heavy cream.
Oh, okay.
Because this is a birthday cake.
And it deserves heavy cream.
And it deserves heavy cream.
And how? That.
Okay, let's see.
So we're doing, how much are we going to need?
A decent amount. I feel like I always end up making more. Because I've used...
Like you need more. Okay.
Yeah. So I think let's make a healthy amount. So like... Big Fiddle Battle is one of my favorite usernames.
Oh my God.
So thank you so much for using your Prime sub.
Fantastic.
Your friends.
Thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your Prime sub. We love you.
Let's do 8 ounces. That sounds fair.
Sure.
Yeah?
I have no concept for how much. Okay.
I also really have no concept. Either I need to make more, or I have like leftover ganache all week.
Excess ganache. We could use something.
Eat strawberries in it.
We
put it on ice cream.
Yes. Okay, let's make it all.
Okay. Amanda says it. I didn't really need to measure this because this is in a measured container. But let's see if it's
true. It's not exactly right. It's
1 pint. Is a pint a pound?
I don't know. Where is it? That's interesting.
16 ounces is a pint. That I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just heat this to scalding. You don't want it to boil.
Okay. All right, so we're scalding some milk. And, yeah, we're just going to keep an eye on it. Do you want me to keep an eye? Or do you want you to keep an eye on it?
Well, keep an eye. I might clean this.
Give it clean? All right, I'm going to just... So we're scalding milk, and then does it have to be cool?
No. So it should be hot. Oh, that's what we
Oh,
should be
because we're
doing.
melting chocolate in it. That makes
We need
sense.
to make a bowl full of chocolate.
We're gonna use different chocolate.
I have chocolate discs and milk chocolate because I find sometimes that just dark chocolate is a pain.
Yeah.
The first year I made this, I used this like giant bar of really dark chocolate, and it was just a little biting,
Yeah, that's good.
and like a little dry.
These are fun.
I love those.
Oh, they're so melty.
Really?
Yeah. So the milk will not work that hard. Oh, sorry. This way. Paranoid about milk.
Here, let's.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just the Charlotte tripod fell apart.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We're good.
Chaos Kitchen.
Hi everyone.
All is well.
Something was very loose.
Yeah.
Maybe that was loose. Okay. Fine, Charlotte. Fine. Okay, so we want an equal amount, so 8 ounces of chocolate. I have 3 ounces.
Did we turn that?
Huh?
And
Perfect.
how much?
And so let's see what this looks like. Oh no.
Yum.
Augustus glue. Oh god. It looks like glue. Yep.
All right. Will you do me a favor? I'm nervous about my ability to spot scalding milk before it boils. Can we
You want to
do
do
this?
this? It takes longer than you think.
I know, but I just panic. Those things
I
that.
also have a thermometer if you ever.
Well, okay. So what temperature is scalding milk? All right, team. Somebody do a quick Google for us. What temperature is scalded milk? Oh, Ellie, Dad's in the hospital. I'm so sorry. Sending well wishes.
I guess we could like open this up more.
No, this is fun.
Okay. Texture time.
Like a tube of toothpaste.
But chocolate.
Food flavored. Oh, how much of this are we doing?
8 ounces.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, for the tube.
And-
Tube, Amanda.
On. Okay. Here's me a little spoon. Yeah. Scoop.
Just a little bit more.
Nope.
And that's fine.
Okay.
Great.
Great. Nailed it. Doing great. Oh, that's boiling.
But it's not a rolling boil, so that's fine. Oops. Yeah, so this is basically what you want. You can see the bubbles just on the edge, and you don't want that film on top, which was barely starting to come up. So we're good. So here's what I can do, unless your hands are busy.
Yeah. What do you need? What?
I was going to say, I'm going to pour it over if you want to whisk.
I can whisk. Okay. They're just a little chocolatey. It's fine.
So pour this over. Oh, actually, I haven't done ganache in so long, so I only do it like once a year.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pour this over
Okay.
all at once, and don't whisk yet.
Okay.
And then it's basically going to just melt the chocolate.
So let it sit.
So let it sit as the chocolate melts, and then in like a minute, you can whisk it off.
Then I'm gonna wash my hands off because they're covered in chocolate. Oh.
Although it's really hot, so it might happen faster, but patience is a virtue.
Oh, I suck.
Jay says that to me every day.
Does he really?
Yes. I'm very bad at it.
Oh, I am too, man. It's hard.
I'm just like, but I want it to be done.
Yeah. When baking, you gotta wait.
Ambulance and everything. Oh no.
Oh. That's so scary. I feel like there's been a lot of that going on lately.
Yeah.
It's really scary and sad. Tough, tough.
I know. Scroll up.
Oh, 180,
180.
degrees. Thank you, dehydrated.
Thank you. Well, this got to like 160, so I think we're okay.
Yeah. Calories don't count if it's birthday cake.
That is
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Oh, you went to Comic-Con, Shadow?
Fun.
I haven't been in so long. I went a few times dressed up, a couple of times dressed up. Haven't been able to afford it. I missed the paste, or what was it you had in the milk? So this is scalded milk.
And chocolate.
And chocolate. So we scalded the milk, we put lumps of chocolate. There was this bag of chocolate chips.
Oh yeah, there was no toothpaste.
Melted chocolate. So like you can see just big glob of melty. So we had to blop that in there, and then we had some dark chocolate discs, and now it's melting together. That is looking great. So is the plan
Interesting question.
Yes.
Did we measure this wrong?
So you said 8 ounces. And we had a lot more of the cream, right?
Did we have 16 ounces?
Yeah.
Because it was a pint?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wrong. We need 16 ounces of chocolate because it was 1 to 1.
Okay. I should have said something.
We had 8 something. I think it was like 0.8 pound. And then we changed. I don't know. I was dumb.
We started with 8 ounces, and then we were like, let's do the whole thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
All right. I'm going to just open. We get it in there faster, right? Because we got to.
Yeah. So I'm going to just tear this out.
And I'm going to tear this.
Yeah. Wow.
Like a diaper.
Please.
No. All right. Just.
Clobber in there. That was 2?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Do we have more chocolate?
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Oh shoot.
I have a ton of chocolate at home. We might call Adam. Honey, are you watching? Want to go for a walk? Oh. Ah, chocolate bar. All right, this is 4.8. We need 3 ounces. My gosh.
Doesn't say how many are at this. 42 grams. I don't know what that means.
Okay, grams to ounces, quick.
Oh, that's 6.
Okay. I mean, 6 like that.
Thank you, Linda. Ooh.
All right.
Wow. Sometimes you make a game time decision and then immediately forget that you've done it.
I mean, let's see what happens. Maybe arrow guards in
Or the new Ganache. No.
They're aerated, right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just try. They were so light.
Yeah. So if it doesn't remain hot enough to melt it, we might have to zap it.
Yeah, that's
okay. All right. We're gonna find out, y'all.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Charlotte rest for a minute while we let that do its thing. This might be loosening it when I slide it over there. So.
Oh. Okay. Oh, now I'm remembering. I never remember how to make this cake until I'm actively making this cake.
Oh yeah.
And I literally just went, oh yeah, I make a compote and then put the compote in the ganache.
Ooh.
So let's do that.
That's fun.
So I'll make a blueberry and raspberry compote, which is just mushed up berries and sugar.
Yeah. Yum yum.
Which is fun.
All right. So, and we do need the ganache to be coolish when we decorate it, obviously, but not cool enough to harden. Or will it?
No.
No. Oh, okay, great.
It'll be more like a frosting situation.
Oh, so while we have a moment here, while Kimberly's doing that back there, chat, I need your help. Because I am trying to plan a post-wedding bachelorette hang for one of my good friends, the one that I was in her wedding in Vermont. There was no official maid of honor, so the bachelorette party just didn't happen. And so I felt like I had to take it on and then took it on and now regret it slightly because it's really not my thing. But here's the current game plan. We are going to be seeing a speakeasy magic show
That's so fun.
at the Kitchenette Hotel. Which is the same place they do Sleep No More. And that's going to be Friday night. And then Saturday morning, we're going to do the Disco Oasis, which is roller disco, which is what Jay was supposed to do yesterday. Got canceled because it's hot. So we'll see if that happens again. This is in August. Yeah.
They sent me like what must clearly be their like inclement weather standard cancellation email.
But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna hang in the park. And this is my question for you. We're gonna be zooming in a couple of the bridesmaids that can come in from Vermont. And I'm feeling like we should do games. My instincts are like checkbox games. Let's do Quiplash. Let's do Dropful.
Well,
And like,
would you plan?
I mean, we could do like a trivia about her.
Oh, cute. You should do
right? Something like that. But like, are there any park games that are bachelorette themed that either we could do like when we hang up with the Vermonters and like, amongst each other, or over Zoom / FaceTime, whatever we can manage.
How's this look?
It is monogamous is the word that came to my brain. Homogamous.
Yummy.
Yeah. Does it look correct?
Sure.
Okay. If we need to thicken it, how would we do that?
I mean, cooling it should really help.
Then let's get it cool. Tastes yummy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, McFiddle-Faddle. It's going to be in August. I know. But, like, this is what the thing is. Cards Against Humanity is a solid choice. I just only... So do you guys remember when Cards Against Humanity was, like, available online for free if you could print it?
No.
And, yeah. It was. It may still be somewhere. But I, in my, horror days, was like, oh, perfect. But then, of course, had to go, like, to a place to get it printed. So, like, went to a Staples and got it very poorly printed. You guys know me. I don't have a lot of precision. So, like, hand cutting out all of these cards.
Oh, my God.
They're very janky. It's a little bit embarrassing. So I don't know if I feel comfortable bringing that set to this group of classy human beings.
Dash that in there
Yeah.
for now.
But it's a good thought. Maybe I'll add that to the list. It's bachelorette. It's naughty and fun and silly, and it's these people are all generally really funny. So if we can find things to highlight the funny and make it fun and silly, it's a good thought. Charades. I mean, charades, absolutely. We're all actors as well. Well, not all of us, but enough of us are actors, and if not actors, at least can hang. There are a couple pubs in my city with names. Sawyer's Arms as a name of a pub. I love that. They're talking about two things going on. But thank you for the suggestions. They're very helpful. You can play it online for free. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Pasta. Cards Against Humanity.
You can also play, so we played a lot of games online with Jay's parents during COVID.
Yeah.
You can play code names. Is that what it's called? Code words.
Oh.
You can play code words online. It's really fun.
Wait, code names or code words?
It's the difference.
Okay. That's awesome. I didn't know you could play that online. Oh, okay.
I had never played it not online until like just this past
Oh my
Christmas.
God, that's fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and Apples to Apples is the classy version of Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
I do love Apples to Apples. That was like my high school game. Like when we would play games.
Yeah.
It's Cranium or Apple Apples. Cranium or too hot.
Magic the Gathering.
Oh,
I've never played that.
I have not either. I probably would like it. Mafia. Mafia's fun. These are all good thoughts. Thank you, team. I was sitting there stressing about it this morning, and I was like, no, I'm just going to ask Chat. Chat knows.
I'm just going to smell this. It's just hot fruit.
I'm tasting chocolate, so I'm like only smelling chocolate. So I was like, why does it smell like chocolate? I'm actively eating it. There it is. Mmm.
And so then once these are both kind of cool, I combine them.
Very clever.
Okay, let me just go ahead and already put it in a Tupperware. A small one ready?
Oh, I have all your Tupperwares. I meant to bring them down today. Shoot.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry.
I just wanted a glass one.
Yeah. Making Compote. So Compote, for those of you who are not in the know, literally just heat up the fruit, heat up the sugar, and you're donezo. It's so easy.
Yeah.
And if you go,
I'm sure there are ratios, but I don't know what they are, so I just do this. J-cake is very much just like, Kimberly's alone in the kitchen cake.
Kimberly's have by yourself.
Much. It's just like, what?
Pick another hobby that doesn't keep me fat. That'd be great.
Oh, wah wah.
Yeah, well.
I mean, the ship has sailed. We are now professional streamers who bake all the time. Sorry, Jay.
Although I did see another TikTok today about how to start learning how to sew.
Ooh, you gonna learn how to sew?
Every once in a while, I put a sewing machine in my Amazon cart. Then I never buy it.
Okay.
Do you have a charged external battery over there?
For the phone?
Sure.
Yeah, use that 10%.
Let's
Bye, Shadow. Happy work. What is spot? McFiddle Faddle? I do not know what that is. Spot is always good for large groups, especially when there's drinking involved. We will be out at a park. I think it might be frowned upon to be getting wasted, but
I don't know what you're talking about, Amanda. That is what people do in Central Park.
is it?
You just sneak rose into Sheep's Meadow.
You never done that?
No.
Really?
There's the amount of time I've been drunkenly coming out of Sheep's Meadow where you're not allowed to drink. I mean, no.
I'm very scared of
Clearly, I haven't done that. So, that's why I get very good at hiding.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking it for my mother. She has a swell bottle that she knows fits one bottle of wine.
I also think it's that Charlotte's overheating.
Oh.
So hot.
It's too hot. It's poor Charlotte. There's nothing to do. We don't even have the oven on. We just did a little bit of stove time.
Spot It. Oh! No, I have played Spot It
What's
before.
it?
I think it's like a match game, like you all have one thing. I think I've played it with children.
Okay.
And like you all have like a round card that has like 3 or 4 different things on it, and you like put it down and you like have to spot the same, like one that has a same thing as yours. Victor Val, is that correct? Or am I thinking of a different game I've played with my niece once?
That sounds fun. I mean, it sounds like a game.
It's the image game.
Okay. Ready? Hey, BF, you guys are doing an amazing job. Keep up the fantastic work. Subscription, and thank you for the kind words. You're very sweet.
Oh,
We're doing what we can.
where?
Make a JK. We are so hot. It's really warm. It's really warm. That's okay. Are we, is it time? I think it might be time.
Tea time.
Tea time. Time for tea. Do you want to sit down?
Yes.
Okay.
I do. I'm gonna put these back in here. I'm glad I didn't have to.
Okay.
Listen, everyone. Would you like to hold a nice pack?
Hold it against my chest. My boobs get hot. Your boobs get hot.
Oh yeah, sweaty down the middle.
Right down the middle.
Have you seen the Tata towel? It's like just a towel that goes around your neck but has elastic.
My
So you
goodness.
just put it on your boobs.
That's incredible.
And it feels like what I would like to wear like under my robe. You know?
Yeah.
How you doing, Braun? Anyone else?
That sounds nice. I feel like, are we gonna disappear behind the microphone when I sit down?
No, we can move the microphone. See, we are not turning the oven on, is how we're doing.
We are.
I made cake earlier today so that I could lay down in my air-conditioned bedroom.
It's very nice of her. She took one for the team. I did not make any cake. I did not turn my oven on this week.
Yeah, you did. Me too.
Oh, it's too hot.
Too darn.
Too darn hot.
Okay. I believe you.
Ordered some Mexican. Yum. What'd you get?
Yeah, you got it.
I love Mexican food.
Let's see. Now that's a little quieter. We can just go like this.
Yeah.
Oh, in my place. Ooh.
Yeah. So, Kimberly, what's your favorite thing about Jay?
No.
Pick one.
Pick one. I know he knows exactly how to make me laugh, and I know exactly how to make him laugh.
Both are very important things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's one-sided, what a bummer.
That's true. But sometimes I know how to do just one little silly thing that'll just
Get him,
Break
Kevin.
it.
The best. Making Jay laugh is such a satisfying feeling.
It is extremely
It is
satisfying.
really validating. It's like, oh, I'm the best. I'm.
But he's just so giving with his laughter.
Yes,
He's the best audience member you could ever have.
yes, but he's also not.
Unless he's not enjoying it.
That's correct. But he is not.
He's present. He's in it.
He does not laugh when he doesn't find it funny.
Or I took him to see the play that goes wrong,
Oh, yeah.
and he didn't laugh at all in the first act.
Oh my god.
And I think it's the funniest thing I've ever
It
seen.
is so funny.
And I was like, "Are you having a good time?" At intermission, he goes, "I didn't want to laugh because then I'd miss all of the jokes. There are so many jokes I can't laugh." And I was like, "You're right."
Aw, I love that.
And then in the second act, the cadence was a little easier for him to laugh.
Yeah.
He was just like, "I'm just so impressed."
That's an excellent show.
It's so
Really good
good.
Yeah, Merlin, he has the most contagious laugh. Behold the business model. That's like, yeah.
He has the world's most contagious laugh.
Yeah.
Also, I learned something on TikTok that I'm trying today and yesterday from Chris McCarroll, who all of a sudden I'm obsessed with, even though I've like known him. And it's about how to have good posture.
Oh, okay.
Air out your heart. Don't let it stay damp.
I feel like my kidneys are to the window.
I know, I feel that way as well, so maybe it works a little bit more for men, but it is like your heart is above them. And I feel like we are conditioned to be like, they're not that big.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Adam will consistently come up behind me and just like, like, what?
Yeah.
And I'm always like, yeah, okay.
I'm always slouched.
Yeah.
And I remember that like being a
Great.
thing in college, like when we would watch stuff back.
Yeah.
They're like shoulders.
Yeah, yeah. One of my singing teachers always said, tits to the wind.
I just remember getting the note that like that shirt makes your shoulders look droopy. They weren't like, they're like, you have a tendency to do that anyway, and that shirt isn't helping. And I was like, wow, I'm never wearing this shirt again. But it was one of my favorite shirts, so I really had a tough time.
What a bummer.
I know.
Ugh.
Then I just didn't wear it. I just wanted more. Of course, Adam is fixated on posture.
Adam has great posture.
He really does.
Adam is very
He's going
impressive.
like this,
He does.
which I've started doing at work.
Yeah.
Because I used to just like kind of hunch over and like read my phone.
No, it's very healthy.
Yeah.
I'm just having a love affair with this ice.
Yeah, I'm really into it. I'm gonna pour myself more water.
Yeah.
Hot. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Anyone in a country where it's winter? Isn't that a weird thing to think about?
It is a weird thing to think
Winter in
about.
Australia.
Oh, gosh, wouldn't that be nice? I'm so ready for winter. No, that's not true. I'm ready for fall. Fall is my absolute favorite. It's so good. Oh,
Shorts and a long sleeve shirt is my exact
the best.
preferred
Yes.
dress.
Making fun noises. Do not eat. Fine. I will not.
Don't?
I have no gun. Got a chocolate cake to eat.
That's true.
Save room. Merlin, you love summer? Really? How?
Where do you live?
I must love summer.
I mean, I love summer when I have access to like a pool.
Yeah, like in context. If you're like frequently able to go get cool, fine. Yeah. Oh, Rexy, their Facebook reports, cousins in Australia.
Oh. Yes. These are aluminum solo cups. So
They're great.
you can buy them for a party. They're the Ball brand, like the mason jars.
Yeah.
So you can buy them like for a party, but then you can recycle them where solo cups are not as recyclable or infinitely recyclable, it says. This one's getting a little gross. So we just have a stash of them. And we put them in the dishwasher, even though they say you're not supposed to, because they get a little gross.
Sure.
And so when they get a little gross, we recycle them. But it feels a lot better than having plastic cups.
Yep.
And it is also, we call them bullshit cups. We need to always have a stash of bullshit cups because I can't be trusted not to break our nice glassware. So
our glassware is like really, really sturdy. Those are the only ones I use. We have a Hey Peaches glass that I
wouldn't touch it.
I
wouldn't touch it.
It would be so sad.
I get cold easily. I live in Minnesota. Oh yeah, that's nice.
That's fair enough. Will you top me?
Oh yes,
Thank you. Yeah, I think I just love fall because it feels like such a relief after summer. And there's something about like I also love spring because it's been cold and like there's like new life and all the things, and like getting warm is a nice feeling.
but I feel something about getting to the cold or like getting cozier.
Yeah, it's like getting
That
into
feels
bed.
nice.
Getting to go to bed and get cozy. Oh, I do love being cold at night. Well, I like a cold, and I think it is a thing that you're supposed to sleep in cold environments.
Yeah. I don't remember the science behind that. It's like the same thing as you're supposed to like.
But when I'm cold, I'm tired. I don't know if
Maybe
it's like
that's your body going into hibernation.
I'm always like, oh, it's too cold in here.
I mean, I have trouble sleeping when it's hot, so then
Oh, me too.
that tracks.
Yeah.
I used to have no air conditioning, and we would like, and I just lived that way. And like we growing up, I mean, it was kind of it was a money thing for our home. And then when I grew up and started living on my own in the city, like money was very tight, so every little bit mattered. And so having an air conditioning was just like a luxury I was not afforded. And so when I moved in with Adam, he would constantly, like, still up to like I've gotten better about it, but he would walk in a room, I would be baking, I'd be like fully red faced and sweating, and he'd be like, "What? Why is the AC not on, woman? Like, what's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just used to suffering. Just used to like that's just the norm."
Did you have AC in college?
No,
Like
in the dorms.
Yeah.
We did not. I don't think so. Maybe sophomore year at Palladium. I was only there for. Oh, it blurs. It's been a decade. I definitely didn't freshman year.
I was in dorms all 4 years.
Okay.
And you weren't allowed to put in air conditioning. Yeah, just do fans.
Why?
I think because it's a liability. As you know, I've dropped the air conditioner out a window. Do you not know?
I didn't know that story.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, that's one of
Were
my
you there
biggest
the other day when Jay asked me to take, like, if I could do him a favor by, like, cleaning the air conditioners, and I said no because I won't touch them?
No, I missed that.
Let me set the scene for everyone.
This is so stressful.
I've had one Strongbow cider alone in my apartment on a few blocks away, and I lived with my old roommate, Sam. At the time, we each had a window unit in our rooms. Oh, no. She had a window unit. I didn't. And then there was another window unit in the living room.
Okay.
And it was after Thanksgiving, and our super came up, and you had to take your air conditioners out in the winter.
Yeah.
Said this building.
Right.
No other building I've ever lived in has made us do this.
I lived in a building that made you do that. It's something about like the bleed.
The heat. Yeah, like it would increase their heating costs, and in New York City, because the landlords pay for the heat.
Right.
And so if they're cheap, they make you take your air conditioners out.
Yes.
Or they like inspect how you put them in, I'm not sure.
Okay.
So our landlord or our super like had told us a week before, like, you have to take your air conditioners out or we're gonna start charging you for the heat. And I looked at my roommate's boyfriend and I was like, "You got this?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And then he didn't do it. And like we were like, "He'll get to it. It'll be fine." And then I'm alone, feeling strong because I'm drinking Strongbow.
Yeah.
And our super knocks on our door and says, "You have to take your ACs out like today or tomorrow." This is 8 p.m., 8 or 9 p.m. Or we're going to start charging you. And so I text my roommate and I'm just like, "I'm just going to do this. I don't think it's that hard." And I like looked it up. Now, here's the thing you're supposed to do when you have an air conditioner in New York City by law. You have to have a bracket. My roommate's boyfriend who put these air conditioners in did not install a bracket.
Oh,
I didn't know this. So here's what I do. I get the first one out. First of all, the first one I don't know what brackets are at this point. I assume there's nothing underneath of it.
Sure.
And I just like jimmy the window up a little bit, jimmy that one in, and I get the whole air conditioner unit in the living room in just fine. And I'm like, wow, I'm so strong and cool.
Yes.
I did it. Why don't I be a good roommate?
Oh no.
And take out my roommate's air conditioner too? Because I'm a good roommate and a good friend. And so I just text her and I'm like, "I'm just gonna take yours out." Cool, thanks. And so I'm doing it. I've jimmied it a little bit in. I will preface this story by saying we lived above an alley where the trash was. There was no way any human could have ever gotten into this alley.
Okay, good.
It's not even like where we put our trash. There's nothing there.
Right.
It's not, yeah. I open the window a little bit more and tip, tip, tip starts the air conditioner. I go to grab it. It is already too far away.
Yeah.
I grabbed the cord, thinking I could just it back in because I don't know how big air conditioners are. I grabbed the cord. I'm so sorry to everyone. Trigger warning for broken bones. I grabbed the cord, and the force of it going through my hand and the plug snaps the top of my ring finger. Yeah. I then am so scared. I turned all the lights off so that no one knows it was me because it made a very loud crash. We were on the 3rd floor. I turned all of the lights off in the whole apartment so that no one knows that I did it. I'm terrified I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm walking around like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and I'm like shaking it off.
Yeah.
Look down. There's like raspberry on this finger right now. Scared. I look down, and the tippity top of this finger is pointed the wrong way. It is folded. In my adrenaline, I take my ring off. This is long. Jay and I had been together 6 months, maybe less. I take off like whatever random ring I was wearing because somehow I knew my finger would swell and they'd have to cut it off at the ER. I take off my jewelry and I call Jay and I say, "Hi, I think I broke my finger." And just to put Jay's world into context, he was not over because we'd only been together for 6 months. We spent most of our time together, when you're new.
Like you don't spend most of your time together now.
Well, now we live together.
Okay, well that.
It was Tuesday night, which in that point of his life was raid night for World of Warcraft.
Oh.
And so looked like I hated it.
Yeah.
And so he is playing World of Warcraft, gets a phone call from his girlfriend that she maybe broke her finger, and he apparently just like kicks his office chair back, stands up and goes, "I'll be right there." Like leave everything.
Oh my god.
So
Amanda's never heard the air conditioner story.
I told you I would come and take your air conditioner out of the window.
I did miss this part of the story.
Yeah.
Jay told me
Jay
he would do it.
Okay.
Oh, said I'd be over later. It's raid night. I am raiding. If you can wait a little while.
Right. There it is.
You got patient and did it anyway.
Patience is a virtue.
Well,
It circles back.
you just felt empowered from your strongbow.
Yes.
And you're a success in the living room.
I did one correctly. Was it the older, shittier one and not my mermaid's brand new one? Yes.
Oh, we keep getting
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Jay takes me to the ER. The best part about this story is, so I used to live on 159th Street.
Right.
The ER is on 165th Street.
Right.
Just an avenue and 5 blocks over. We get in this cab to take me to the ER. And he pulls over. We just said, "The nearest hospital, please. New York Presbyterian, the ER." And he pulled over to look it up. And so then Jay and I spent about 6 hours in the ER waiting room just coming up with a reason why that man was driving a cab. Like,
Well, if you recall, you got out of the car to go into the emergency room, and I yelled at that cab driver.
yeah, Jay
I
yelled.
was like, "How do you not know where the hospitals are?" I was like,
I
dude,
mean-
it's like, bro,
Especially because we were 6 blocks away from the hospital.
you need to know.
It was really unacceptable.
You need to know where the nearest hospital is if you're a cab driver.
Yeah.
Mm,
Pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah. And so then, the doctors thought I had
Fail on my raid for you. Yeah.
That's correct. Anyway, so they thought maybe it was just a dislocated finger, but nope. Boy threw the knuckle. And to use my mom's words, that's a very important finger, so we'll help you do that. And I was 24, so I was still on my parents' insurance.
Yeah.
And so I went to we live in New York City. We have access to very good doctors if we have insurance. If we we have healthcare.
Yeah.
And so I went to the premier hand surgeon on the Upper East Side because that's what my parents.
Wow.
And I had 3 pins in my finger,
Okay.
and then he took them out. Also, it was a surgery, went full general anesthesia. Jay has a 10-minute long closer in his stand-up about this surgery. And I have a phobia of things about my neck, and they had to put a nerve block in my neck, and it was really scary. And then my surgeon told me, I kept telling him at the time, I was like, hi, I teach gymnastics and I do gymnastics birthday parties. How much time should I take off of work? And I was having surgery at 6 a.m. on a Friday morning. And he was like, I mean, don't go back that day. But like next day you should be fine to go to work. Went to work because it was my boss's kid's birthday that I was working.
Oh God.
And I also had to work at 2 different locations. I taught all of my classes in Brooklyn Heights and then had to do all the birthday parties in Park Slope.
Ugh.
And so like the poor front desk workers were helping me put my coat on. I had full surgery cast because
Yeah.
before like I got my fancy little splint. And yeah, I just kept going into the like party room while the kids were in the gym. I made everyone do their work, and then I'd go into the party room and like I would cry. And then I texted my aunt who was a child. She was like a head nurse at a children's hospital. And I texted her and I was just like, my hand really hurts. Like, tell me, am I allowed to take more of this Percocet right now? And I like texted her the bottle and she goes, that's the prescription they give children. Please take 2 more. I was like,
Oh my
anyway, I don't know how I did that, but that's what 24 is like, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. And so now this finger doesn't bend all the way.
Huh. And nobody died from the air conditioner falling. Did anybody get in trouble?
I kept looking out the window to see if it was still there.
Wow.
It was there for a long time.
Oh my
I
God.
think this picture I have of it like in a snow, like under snow. Yeah, it was there for a long time. Yes, McFiddle Faddle. I went to work the next day. I led 3 classes, like 2 baby gymnastics classes, a ballet class. Then I led 3 birthday parties. And then I just like looked at my coworkers and I was like, I'm going to sit at the desk for this evening party. I worked a 12-hour shift the next day.
This is another episode of Kimberly is a superhero. Good Lord. Woman.
Kimberly is a people pleaser and wanted to work her boss's kid's birthday party.
Yup. Relatable. God, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's one of my good stories. I didn't know you
That's
didn't
a
know
good story. Yeah, no, I'm glad we got there today.
Anyway, that's why I'm scared of air conditioners.
Yeah, reasonable. I have had like waking
Oh, but you didn't see my scar.
nightmares. Oh. Yeah. It's a nice scar.
Little one's pretty. Well, listen, he was good at his job.
Yeah, clearly. Although he gave you the wrong kids.
Other than that. You know when you take pins out of a broken thing, they just pull them with pliers. And my sister came and watched.
No, that made me want to throw up.
Sorry. Real weird.
Yeah. You. Wow. I had my broken collarbone. Have I ever told you that story?
Like fiddle faddle, I didn't know how to go pick it up. I didn't know how to access the alley it fell into. I couldn't go pick it up.
Not all my life I've had window ACs, never used brackets.
Rexy?
You should use brackets. It's actually illegal, dude.
It is actually illegal in New York. They do not have a bracket.
Genuinely.
Yeah. And I'm sure, like,
Because they can fall and like a grocery.
yes, it might be and it might be like a
level
above the first
Second
floor. You
floor,
have to
maybe.
use one.
I mean, well,
Oh, nice, Rexy.
ooh,
Fancy.
this fancy. Oh my gosh.
So then when Jay and I moved in together, I made us get like the floor AC, the one that's in his office, that like is not a window unit with the big thing on the outside.
Yeah. I mean, we have window units in like every window in our home. Terrifying. I hate it.
I even got ones with remotes so that I don't have to press the buttons for fear I would press it too hard.
I get scared.
I have her.
I like, and I will frequently like. Yeah. Here's the thing, Fettuccine.
You see, that rule saves lives.
That, like, yeah.
People have been killed by falling AC.
Oh, God. And what a way to go. What a significant bummer.
Yeah, ouch.
Ouch. Hi.
We're on the 3rd floor, so yeah, people Have you seen those new ones? They're called like Hey June or something, or like June, I don't know. But they're like a U shape so that you can close your window almost the whole way.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And then I think it like, lets more light in or whatever. But they look fancy and they're not as heavy and bulky on the other side.
Nice.
And so, if I ever need another air conditioner and I have $400, I'll get that kind.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, man. How long do we need this stuff to cool? How are we doing? Should we check it?
Let's look.
Give it the food. Let's see these that.
Not that one.
Okay.
But you know what I do. I'm gonna make us another bowl of it combined.
Yes. Could probably fit it in that bowl. You don't want to dirty
this. Because maybe I don't want to use all of this. It's so soupy, you know?
That's true. For those of you just joining us, we're doing ganache with a compote. It is very raspberry. Ooh, that's still kind of warm.
Yeah.
A little splashy.
Very flashy.
Mm.
But actually, this is firming up tasty. Better than I thought it was. So we probably could have done it all in the same thing.
Okay.
I'm just being silly.
I'm just licking sides of both.
Yeah. Here. This is just the time in the recipe where I'm
really doing it.
Yeah, it can't fit all in here. Okay.
Love a compote. Makes me happy.
I also love a compote.
I didn't used to like this
This
fruit thing.
Used to like warm fruit, like a
Yeah.
pie for a long time.
But now,
An age thing where like now we understand warm fruit.
we love a warm fruit. Do we have any birthday traditions? Okay.
Interesting.
You first.
Oh, the Kimberly game.
What's the Kimberly game? Can I start this?
Mm-hmm. My parents growing up on your birthday would make a trivia about whose birthday it was called, and you know if it was my year, the Kimberly
The
game.
Kimberly game.
And so a few years ago, my parents played the Kimberly game when I was not there, just around the dinner table with their friends.
Oh,
Sent me a video, and I was like, I don't know. Thanks.
Oh, I love that. That's really sweet.
Yeah. So I think that's something like I would do with kids. I think it's really cute.
Yeah, I think that's
Stuff
stuff
like and it's stuff about your year.
right.
So like what like did not grades. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Dad, if you're still watching, what's an example of a Kimberly game question?
What would be one for this year? What
I don't know.
because you did a lot this year. How many children did you organize and wrangle in the end of year recital? Does anybody remember this answer? It's so many more than is reasonable.
Yeah. Well, there were two, first of all.
Oh, that's true.
One had 250 and one had 376.
Two, really?
Yeah, they didn't all show up.
Well, that's still.
I think only 5 didn't show up, so.
I don't think I have any birthday traditions. My family would always hand make cards, so that was kind of our tradition. And I think my brother started it. So you know how there's Hallmark, and that's on the back of cards that are made by Hallmark.
Yes.
So he would make a Michael mark,
And
then
my grandma made cards by grandma.
Grandma mark. That's so cute. So yeah, so I had Amanda mark, Michael mark, Nikki mark, Jessa mark. Actually, I think it might have been Jessica mark. Anyway, so we would always try and like one up each other. Nicole, my little sister, would always have a performance with hers because it was so nonsensical. We'd have to like open it one way and then turn it around and then flip to the other side. Like it was chaos. It was very creative. She's very clever. But it was intensely so that I think was our biggest tradition is making the cards and performing the cards. Watching each other read the cards and trying to be clever. Outsmart each other where possible. And my birthday's around Labor Day, so we would always go up to my cabin. And so they would be like a Labor Day party that would like also side note Amanda's birthday. Yeah. Yeah. I'm big on birthdays. It's not really my thing. McFiddlefaddle, you should steal that for your kids. It's a great idea. And then you can also, make handmade cards. Oh, Marilyn, you too?
Oh,
hi. Hello, Virgo. Yeah, it's I don't mind it. People are off work on my birthday.
Yeah.
It's a good weekend. And birthdays in general, I'm not one for hosting, doing big parties. It stresses me out. So
Yeah, people are out. You can just like go hang somewhere.
Yeah. And sometimes I'll go hang somewhere by myself with a bunch of games and snacks.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that story?
Games by yourself.
Oh, so here's.
Oh no, you have.
I think I have to. It's so sad. It's very funny. So this is not that long. I think I was turning like 26 or 27. It's like big grown up birthday.
Oh no.
And I got just like gently strong armed by one of my very well meaning friends. It's like, it's your birthday. You have to do something. And I was just like, okay, I'll hang out in the park and I'll bring games and snacks. And then I did like a Facebook event and invited a bunch of people. And then I also was having a hangout later that night at my house. So like a bunch of people were coming to that. And all of my like for sure's were coming to that. So none of my people were like available for me. But I said, it's fine, people show up. So I arrive at Central Park with big bag of snacks and my big bag of games, and I lay out a blanket and I sit down and I wait for 2 full hours. I must eating snacks and actually talking to my brother. And then I think Jess and I also had a conversation. Yeah, so I just talked to my siblings and I was like, this is devastating and mortifying and hilarious. And then one person showed up. The guy who runs the on the spot show showed up and he was like, hey, what? And I, what? Oh, no, to the party. And then we sat and hung out. And then a couple more people showed up a little bit later. And then, yeah, no, it was so bad. It was so embarrassing. You're kind of off frame. Is that intentional? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my sad birthday story. That's why I don't really like to do parties. I broke up with a boyfriend a little bit over a party. Did I ever tell you?
No.
Okay. So I dated this guy, and we were long distance for the vast majority of our relationship. So like I missed some red flags. And also just we didn't know each other that well. Like there's like so I had dropped out of college because money stuff and moved back in with my parents. And my mom was just starting to get sick and like there was just some like stuff going on, but I was also like I was miserable and I really wanted to get back to New York and I was really like terrified that like in my brain I would be stuck in Colorado, which is not a bad place to live or be, but it was
and a theater person, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I had a lot of like when I went out to New York, there was a lot of people being like, okay, you do, and then I was like, oh, and I'm back, but I could do this, like I can be a star. So I was like really.
Do you also have a little trauma of making sure people take you seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Friends. Yes. Yeah. So it felt like I failed. It felt really terrible, and so I went full manic mode and started working as hard as I could, scooping up every little job I could. I would like wake up at 5 a.m. and I would drive to this house and I would be the nanny for these kids. Their parents, I think, worked overnight or just were never there, but I would help these kids get up and get off to school. And then I would go over to another house and nanny a 2-year-old. And help her mom. I guess she just like needed somebody around. She kind of just needed a friend. There was a lot going on. Anyway, so I would help her, and then I would go downtown Denver, and I would work as a Greenpeace canvasser. So I would accost people on the street. I was miserable.
What is it like to do that job?
God, it's not bad. It's so devastating. Yeah. Well, and it's the other thing is I was really good at it.
Oh, sure.
I was really good at it.
I have to do Greenpeace. I gave Greenpeace $15 a month for way too long because one cute boy in Union Square.
Yeah, that'll do it. Well, and it's like I was very charming and I in the cause too. Like it wasn't like I was going against what I believe in. So I was given a hard time, but I also like there was one guy that looked like my grandfather. Like he just like in my brain I saw him walking down the street and I was like, and I like gave him a little like smile or something, and he grabbed me by the shoulders and went give up. And I was like, okay, Grandpa. Like, it was so devastating. Oh yeah, I got harassed like so much. I got physically like grabbed and pushed. Like it was a very bad job, But I needed money, and I would like you get not commission, but like you get little bonuses if you get people to sign up. So like I was doing a good job. So I was making money. So I was like, oh, I'll do it as long as I need to. And actually, my very last day, the day before I was like, I cannot do this anymore, I had taken off my shoes. I was full barefoot in the city of Denver. I had my binder around my head because I was just trying to feel something. I was just trying to give myself a little bit of something. Yeah. And this guy walked by, and I went, "Hey, I got something on my mind. You want to get it off?" Like, just stupid because I just was going crazy. And he looked at me and he went, I mean, no, but we can chat for a minute. I'm waiting for a ride. And I was like, cool, cool, cool. And he lived in New York City and was a singer-songwriter and the nicest human being, this like very, very sweet man. Wasn't hitting on me, gay man. Yeah. But he ended up hiring me to work remotely to help him with his MySpace and promoting all his songs. So I started doing freelance work for him from Colorado, and I was house sitting for my aunt and uncle and transcribing some work for my uncle did some meditations, and he like verbalized them and he wanted me to transcribe them. So I was like doing that in the dead of night. Like I had all these jobs, and then I decided to get a waiting tables job to replace the green peas. So then I waited tables at Brio, which is an Italian, like very fancy, like button down, like white shirt, white button down. And I didn't have money to go buy an outfit. So I was wearing my dad's black shoes, like dress shoes, because I needed to have dress shoes and I didn't have any and I didn't have the money to go. So I had in his shirt because he had it was a lot. So this is the context for who I was in this moment.
Oh my God.
And there was another waiter there named James. And James was a dreamer. And I was very much in a mode where I was attracted to dreamers because I was a dreamer and I was stuck in Colorado and I needed to get out. And so we started flirting. And then I just kind of one day was like, I pick. Let's do this thing. Like, here we go. And he picked me up and he had like a 1970s red Mustang convertible. Like ran poorly. Like it was, and he picked me up in his car and like he was high all the time. He was very like he had just a sort of a lot going on, but he also like really loved like David Blaine and the idea of magic and the idea that like the human body is like only as limited as we imagine it to be. Like he was a dreamer. So I was very attracted to him. I was like 19.
Oh yeah.
And like miserable. I was miserable. I was actively very depressed.
And then had like cool car.
He had a cool car. He was a little older, like not, a couple of years, but like just in my brain, he was like this,
the more established, cool guy.
I haven't dated. I've dated like 3 people ever. And so at that point, I'd had 1 2-week relationship in high school. That was it. So like, great, here we go. So then about 3 weeks later, after we got together, I figured out getting back to New York and I was able to move back here and I moved in with a friend's coworker and ended up sleeping on a popped air mattress. And I had like a suitcase and that was it. And she was like actively like abusing her nephew in the next room. Like it was a really rough situation. That was also really hard, but I was back and I put myself back in school. I had a very nice person at the financial aid office that like helped me figure out grants and do things. And I was like, and then I got a job at Max Brenner waiting tables. I showed up 3 weeks in a row, I think. Like I went in and they were like, you don't have New York experience. And I was like, and they were like, come back in a week and we'll see if we're still hiring. And I came back in a week and then they said, no, come back in a week. So I came back in a week and it's like, all right, you're persistent. I'll give you an interview. I was like, great. I was like, I'll work my butt off and I'll do it smiling. And he was like, trial period. Like they were very mean to me, but I was a good server. I did a good job. Worked there for many years. Then fell down the stairs and busted my back. This is a lot of stories. There's so much going on. Anyway, so James and I dated long distance for 2 full years. Like with a little break in there where he dated somebody else, then he got heartbroken, then he came back to me. And we would like talk on the phone a little bit. And then anytime I'd go back to New York or Colorado to visit my family, I'd go see him. I had a friend and my Colorado boyfriend. And then he wanted to move to New York for me. Oh. And I was like, oh, that's a lot. You sure don't know about that. No. And he was like, yeah, no, I want to be with you. And like, doesn't make sense for us to be long distance. Like, and I was like, yes, in theory, but also like, is there another reason you want to move to New York? How about, because New York's so cool. And he was like, no, I can tell you it's another reason, but it's for you. And I was like, well, makes me very uncomfortable. How about we like live separately?
Well, that would be a sign.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
And I was like, how about we live separately for a little bit and like date and like try and do this thing with a little bit like. Oh, and he was like, I would rather live with you as a roommate than not and like not be together than not live with you at all. And I was like, that makes me very uncomfortable.
That's a weird thing to say.
And then this is where we're back to birthdays. My birthday is now something. So sorry, this is a long walk. So my birthday was coming up, and he went onto my Facebook page and started messaging random friends, including like friends from my theater school, and I was not the cool kid gang. So like I was friends with a lot of these people, like, you know, because we all made friends with each other, you know, through like first week of school, everybody friends each other. But he started messaging them randomly.
Stop it.
About a surprise party for me that he was planning from Colorado through like randomly messaging Facebook friends. And then I was living with Hannah and Libby at the time, and he coordinated with them and stressed them out to the point where, because he thought that I was so particular about everything that I would need and want, and made them so like frantic and freaked that by the time the surprise party happened, they were wasted off of their butts. They were so drunk because he had stressed them out so bad, saying that I needed things like a purple cake because my favorite color was purple. It's not. Like, it was. So anyway.
No.
Start the day, he comes to visit, which I knew he was coming to visit. That wasn't a surprise, but he comes to visit and he takes me out and he's like, I'm going to surprise you for your birthday. He takes me to the Statue of Liberty. Then he takes me to a steakhouse down near Union Square, where the floor and the walls and the ceiling are all red carpet. And I am in jeans because I didn't know we were going to a steakhouse. And also all the plates are like $100 a pop, and we didn't have that money. What are you doing spending this kind of money? I'm very uncomfortable. And he was like, could not listen to the fact that I was like, no, this is too much. Like, he was just like, nope, I'm doing this. And he spent like $400 on dinner. And then we get back to my apartment and I walk in the room and there's a picture of me where the surprise party happens. I am in this like long hallway and I'm holding either side of the wall, just like looking at the group of people that have come together because it's Hannah and Libby wasted off their butts. They've gathered some of their friends because they're so stressed out and they're like, okay, we want this to be a fun party. So they brought some of their friends from school that I didn't know. And then just the group of people that I never would have put together from my Facebook friends that are very nice people and were very uncomfortable. We are sitting there with a cake that is purple, that is decorated like a monster because it had collapsed, and they decided to make it this amazing thing, which I loved, but he was like, it's not perfect cake. And I was like, oh no. And so what it turned into was a total smashing rager on one side of the apartment, very small apartment, and then a bunch of really nice people in school sitting in the corner sober, like, this is strange. I did hate it, and I
broke up with him at the party.
Broke up with him shortly after. He like went home, and I called him a couple weeks later, and I was like, "Listen, you don't know me. You just don't like. I didn't want any of that." And he was like, "Yes, you did." And I was like, "No, you're not listening."
And then, worst.
Well, yeah, and then he was like so offended and upset because he put so much effort, which is fair. He put so much effort in, but it was just like very clear, like we are just not, on the same page at all. Yeah. And then he very much did not accept my dumping of him and got real stalkery, and it turned into a whole thing. He befriended my dementiaed mother, and behind my back started teaching her yoga, and that went on for years before I found out about it. Yeah. It was real bad. He like talked my dad into giving him my address so that he could send me a card with Becky. Oh, it was a lot.
How did you find out?
Well, one of my sisters let it slip. She didn't know I didn't know. Like, oh, okay.
He's doing what now?
What? Yeah. And then I had to have a conversation with my dad, and he still is a little bit like, but he was such a nice guy, and he was so good with your mom. No.
But also,
well, 2 years ago, I had a message from him on my actor page on Facebook, wishing me a happy Valentine's Day. It has now been, 9 years, 10 years, 10 years since we were together. And I blocked him on all other socials. And like, it was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, McFiddlefaddle. It was a lot.
That is
Do not want. It was a lot.
So yeah, Kitchenette best friend.
We tell
The story made us.
We got lots of extra time today. We just want to decorate a cake.
See how that's going. Also, we need the buttercream
A
first.
little jiggly.
That's
Oh, do we need first? Let's leave it in there then.
Yeah. Or I can make a smaller bowl of that and put it in the freezer for the layers. And
Let's do
then
that. I'll do that. You start. You set that up. Oh.
Actually, why don't we do like a shallower?
Oh,
Yeah.
Hurry, yeah.
Like, we're fun.
Yeah. So to share our story. I like that we're like newer friends
Yeah.
because we don't know all of the.
Everyone knows about my hair.
Uh-huh.
No.
Everyone knows about James.
Yeah, no. Because my hand was also like before Jay knew Adam.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Wow. So one of the best things I learned from the Tatesy video that this cake came from, that I had completely forgotten about that day we made cake the other day, is how to not make your cake stand messy.
Oh, tell me more.
So you just put some parchment that you take off when you're done.
Oh, you can just slide
You
it
just
out.
slide it out.
Clever.
I thought so
Okay,
too.
I'm throwing this in the freezer. We are not going to forget about it in the freezer, correct?
We are not going to forget about it. Everyone. Oh, let me. It just takes my style. Yeah. Okay, this buttercream is now very cold, but that is fine because it will be not cold in about a second. Let's see my freezer. My freezer is a little chaotic right now because I have started stopping by Trader Joe's on my way home from Pilates.
Oh, love Trader Joe's. Oh, especially the frozen foods, man.
I'm gonna turn Charlotte on.
How's she doing? Is she all charged up?
I think she's good. I think she's, still a little hot.
Oh.
She's okay. So my favorite thing about this cake recipe is how flat these layers bake.
Yeah, man.
Look
Look
at
at
this. Flat.
They're beautiful.
They're gorgeous. And they don't really need anything. You can just start the cake.
And you put a little buttercream down there to make it thick so that it
stays in its spot. And I'm doing a little
Yeah.
spin to make sure she's centered. And we've got it.
Oh yeah, here, I'll just scooch this one over here.
Okay. Oh, you can put this one back in the fridge.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm just gonna kind of get this buttercream a going. Looks perfect. They are birds I don't really understand. Whoops. Oh no, I got the buttercream on my hand. Oh no. Okay. And so the best way, this is also like, I don't pipe anything on this cake. This is just like, this is cake.
It's a slab it on cake.
So you slab it.
Oh, is it a little too firm?
Yeah, it'll be fine in like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of do a thin layer of buttercream.
Hustle said this is making me so hungry right now, despite the mayo.
Listen,
I have forgotten all about the mayo.
You won't in a minute. Mayo cake. It's actually quite delicious. Okay, so what I usually do is a small, thin, I don't know, layer of frosting. And then I kind of build up walls on the side. And so that sometimes I do pipe, but sometimes I just like make a little extra glob, little zhuzh. And that way the ganache doesn't come spilling out.
This is very satisfying to watch.
Thank you. So let's see if I can do like just a thicker situation around. Maybe it is easier to pipe that, but
Do you want me to grab a piping one?
or even just like a Ziploc, something little would be this one. You don't really need much of this. So let's just do this.
Really good.
Thank you. Oh, I do sometimes pipe like
Little,
little thing. Yeah, like little rosettes on the top, but
see how we feel.
yeah.
What time is it? How long have we been?
Yeah, I don't think we're
Feel
gonna
like
for a long time. Okay.
Should I
There we go.
prep any strawberries?
Sure, that'd be great.
Do you want me to just slice them pretty or?
Yeah, just pretty slices or pick out some good ones to stay whole. You know, I'm gonna make a penguin. That's fun. Okay. There we go. So just like a pretty even, thicker edge. Like that. Like a well.
Okay. And then if it smooths out, you're gonna like do the sides anyway, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. The best.
So here, I'll just spoon some on. And then this cake is going to go back in after we do a crumb coat, just to firm up because it is so hot.
Oh, we can go here.
We're good. We talked for a long.
We talked for a very long time.
I fell asleep.
Oh, happy birthday.
Where did you tell?
I told the story about my ex-boyfriend James. I don't know if you know that story. I'll tell you later. We don't need to repeat it. It was a long one.
Yeah.
What would be the best cutting board for me to use for these little guys?
They're here. Little one.
And if it's in that,
And a little village. Before that happened. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so one of these cakes got a little cracked when I flipped it over, so that's gonna be the middle.
okay.
And like that'll be fine. Just smush her back together. No problem.
Just slices, right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Salt is gonna be so yummy.
Yeah.
It's the best cake in the world.
It's the best cake.
For the best guy in the world.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
I'm not.
You are the best.
You're the best for me.
Definitive proof. And the best for Adam.
Yep.
And therefore, the best for me.
How was your nap?
Unexpected.
Oh.
Love and
Sometimes
unexpected.
the best kind, sometimes not.
Sometimes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel abandoned.
It's fine. We got pretty vulnerable, so fine that you weren't here.
We did.
Yeah. If it tastes good, nothing else matters. Ain't that the truth?
And how? I know that. Here's the one. What? Jay had a nap?
Not on stream.
I mean, technically, someone in the house was streaming.
I have embraced a siesta in my life
Ah,
in a way that I was not expecting.
I love a siesta. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Is there two different paths?
Fun.
Yeah.
But it's beach. We're at the beach. Okay, we're leaving the ferry.
There are not two different kinds of icing. I'm just doing a wall.
And the reason
For the
for the
filling.
wall is to keep
the ganache in.
especially because it's a little extra runny.
Yeah, it's a little soupy this year. That's fine. This year was a little soupy.
It's hot.
It's
Yeah.
hot, and also we maybe did a little
We
less
just-
than we needed.
We forgot. I forgot.
And I just didn't speak up, also. I could have spoken up.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna have so much pudding.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'll take some.
Yeah, please do. Are there blueberries in the chocolate?
Yeah, there's blueberries and raspberries in the chocolate.
Have to see next time I'm streaming, and I'm feeling a little sleepy. I'll make it a bet.
So make it a bet?
Check.
Oh, I see. Okay, and then we do the top one. See down. That's good. I used 2 different brands of cake tins, and somehow this middle one just seems like maybe it's a little bit bigger than the other 2.
Well, we can shape it. Give you like a little knife round.
It's true. We'll see how it looks after this top goes on. Oh, yep. There's that ganache spilling out.
Oh, wow.
It's in here.
I mean, it looks like it looks delicious.
Yeah, it's gonna taste great.
Yeah.
No matter what. Just might be a little messy.
Yeah, that's fine. What is birthday if not messy? You can do it, Brucey. Not a paper map.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, that cake always looked simultaneously so good and so nauseating. We're talking about Matilda, for those of you not in the know. Chocolate murder cake?
Chocolate murder cake. Death by chocolate is a thing.
Aw.
Also,
Barbara says, looks delicious. Chocolate day cake is the best. See you in 2 weeks.
Also, what?
Barbara. What?
split.
Oh, that's why. Oh. I think it was a little heavy. Okay. Well, that'll firm up in the fridge.
Yeah.
And I'll just do this in the meantime. Okay, that's better. Well, I wanted to do a crumb coat on the outside. But actually, with this ganache spilling out, that might not be the best plan. Shoot. I thought I was so clever putting that one in the middle, but clearly I should have put it on the top. Okay, I'm gonna open this fridge and move stuff around, and Amanda, you're gonna put it in.
Do you want me to move stuff around?
No.
Okay.
While you're in there, can I have a Gatorade?
No.
My hands are messy.
I'll get you Kiri.
Ooh, where are they? Right there.
Okay. She's gonna be in there for a little bit.
Yep.
Sorry.
I mean, part of the fun with Kitchenette best friends. Sometimes. You good?
Yeah, I just get mad when things don't go perfectly.
That's fair.
That's just me. Thank you. You know me, I just get a little sad if things aren't perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I think once it's all together and we get it like
Yeah.
cohesive, you know what I mean? I think it might be saved. We just.
I'll use it, but there's certainly no room. So,
Is there anything that could like
not really.
exist? Okay.
We'll put a ton at a time around.
Okay.
Okay. To boost snacks?
I got cheese.
And pears. And strawberries, which there's plenty of strawberries if you want to crack those open. Just say,
Yeah.
move along. I mean, when you bake something, almost had a breakdown on the kitchen when I couldn't get my pie crust to roll out. So I had to, I've been down.
That exact that meltdown. Ugh.
It's hard, man, especially when you put so
Like
much.
tracks and you're trying to transfer it into the
Oh, into the yes.
like into the pie shell.
Yep. Devastating.
It's devastating.
So these crackers are the Costco crackers.
Okay.
They're gluten-free, certified and all that. They're very seedy.
They look very seedy.
So they don't have like a lot of sweetness to them. They're very savory, which makes me want to add honey or.
Oh yeah. I have honey out.
You guys see these crackers? They're good. I'm just very like
Seed forward.
forward.
I've done this before with like charcuterie boards. You like just get a little.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a little drizzle. My original thought was we could like do it
Whip
with
it?
the strawberries. Oh, we could whip that. That's fun. Yeah, we could like whip it and put honey in there.
Or if you put a little honey and then a strawberry on top.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how we can even mix the honey in there with the strawberries and then do like a slice. That's good. I'll cut up more strawberries. Which one are we doing? Clover. Blue. Ooh. Love honey. But the clover is nice. A little goopy. It still tastes nice. Alright, here, try this. Yeah, because the goat cheese is just normal goat cheese. It's just plain.
Which goat cheese and strawberries is one of my favorite things.
Yes.
I had a goat cheese and strawberry popsicle.
Yes. Oh my god, that sounds
It
amazing.
was really good.
Right. Cheers, everybody. When I get overwhelmed, my brain shuts off and I go into restart mode.
The miscompetency comes in and makes light of my situation. And all of it.
Aw, that's a good partner.
Sometimes you just need an outside observer to go, it's fine.
Yeah, all is well. It does feel a little bit like end of the world in the moment, though, especially if you're making it for somebody.
Yeah.
In front of people.
Or in front of people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like it's just the spoon was optimistic.
Yep.
God, I've had so many of those moments where like the whole cake falls on the floor, or I just sit there and stare at it and crack but brownies, but also a whole cake fell on the floor.
Well, like it was done and ready.
No, it was cooked and getting ready to be frosted. I tried to move it across. It was pre brownie.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was real sad.
I don't know that I've ever. No, I dropped a whole thing of choux pastry once.
Oh.
Like half cooked, or mostly cooked, but I like dropped them on the way out of the oven. Yeah.
Whenever that
Kind of
happens
thing.
on Great British Bake Off,
Uh-huh.
I cry so bad. So devastating because they're always so beautiful. It's like, oh god.
I just do the same with that there.
A little taco. And a strawberry taco. I love goat cheese so much.
Jay, would you like a treat?
I never eaten.
I don't know where you did. Pepper? Jaybird? Would you like a cheesy treat? Yeah.
What is it?
It's goat cheese with honey and strawberry.
On a what?
Cracker?
Yeah.
It's pretty yummy. I like your nails, Jay.
Thank you.
Speaking of, I need your advice. I'm sorry. I cannot shift the nail polish on my toes. It is glitter. That's all it is. I
Oh.
put it on for the wedding, and I can't get it off.
Nail file.
Oh,
Just buff it off. I know.
Ugh.
It's the only way.
Okay. All right. Your glitter off pretty okay. You want another one, Jay?
Yeah, I do.
I got you.
Or if you're using like acetone-free nail polish remover.
Oh, I was, yeah. That's not
it.
the way. Use the acetone. I think I used it because it was on sale.
You can get mine. I have like 100
Thank you. Appreciate that.
because I like glittery nails.
Yes.
Yummy.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Did it. Dremel with a polishing wheel. Woo!
Yeah.
Not something I own.
No.
Not really a nails gal. I'm really bad at it.
I love getting my nails done.
I don't mind the process.
Mhm.
It's just like never occurs to me to do it. And then when I've
Oh.
got it, I'm like I don't function well.
My has gotten her nails done every 2 weeks since before I was born, I think.
Wow.
So I just kind of grew up with
Yeah,
that.
you grew up with it.
Needs to be done.
My mom ever did her nails. She had really good, like, strong fingernails.
My mom's nail tech was almost invited to our wedding, so. Then I was like, no. Love her, but no.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Mark for weddings now. Hey, oh, that's it. Good. We've been talking about
All sorts
all sorts of stuff.
Wow.
Dropping air conditioners, breaking fingers,
Breaking heart.
horrible relationships. And we're waiting on a cake to cool because it's so hot. I know it's hot in Colorado too, so I guess we can't. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you're staying cool. We are doing fine. What kind of cake, Kimberly?
Jay cake, which is Jay's birthday cake, which is a chocolate cake with a ganache berry filling. And ganache and berries on top. Yeah.
It's gonna be delicious. And we made some slightly runny ganache.
Which pour that ganache over top of the cake. And make like a drippy cake, which I've never done before.
We could make a drippy cake. I'm down. We could play around with that. See how we do. All right, let's pull it out. Let's see how we're doing. The game right now is how can we like maintain level of cool while also still get the thing done. So I think our happy gal.
She's just a little.
Nick said that's definitely a J cake. Yeah, specially designed for him by his lovely wife.
That's right.
Yeah. I think it's looking fine.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good.
We're gonna do a quick little wheels around.
I'm gonna just
Try and get. Oh yeah. So try and get the ganache off a little bit. Okay. And then how I like to frost the sides of cakes is just kind of go around with dollops.
big fudge. Kimberly got me this same cake stand for Christmas. I think. Birthday? Something a couple years ago, and it is so fun to play with. Highly recommend if you can afford.
Okay, and then turn your offset spatula. I said spatula weird.
Spatula.
The other way. And just smush.
Shemoosh.
It's too hot for buttercream.
I actually feel like we're in the tent in Great British Bake Off, and if they're
I
talking,
always talk about how hot it is.
they say it's 30 degrees today.
And I'm always like,
Milk
sounds
clear.
great.
Celsius. I enjoy watching people make cakes. My friend in Delaware owns a vegan bake shop. Oh, and she makes some vegan cakes. That's how you make a pretty vegan cake because the structure's so different, right? I feel like isn't it like crumblier or harder to like?
Probably.
Nerd, thank you for the subscription with Ryan.
Oh,
Ding.
thank you. Ding.
Loud. That's like even right. Yeah, you missed it.
Oh, that was my initial timer. We got ahead of ourselves. What?
Hi, Lucas.
Who's Lucas?
That's all comment here.
Oh, thanks.
Do we know Lucas? Do I know Lucas?
No, he just goes to my streams.
Yeah, of course.
He's a streaming fan.
Aw. Well, thank you for using your Prime sub on us and not Jay.
Is there? Do you only have one prize?
Yeah, you won a month.
Welcome.
All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call a crumb coat.
Yeah.
Because if I kept doing this, all of the crumbs and weird shit would start coming out. So, in she goes again. The bottom looks beautiful. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Go, Kimberly.
Okay. So, the ways I've finished this cake in the past.
Barbara, we can save a small piece for you. It's 2 weeks. We can freeze a piece.
Oh, yeah, I can put it in the freezer for you. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to eat all of this. First of all, it's not gluten-free.
Oh, your whole body would just no.
There's only a cup and a half of flour.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like it's like, it wouldn't hurt me too bad. I mean, I've eaten this cake many times. not recently in my full gluten-free self. I did have soup dumplings the other day because when you just go out for soup dumplings, you have to eat one. And I did it. And, I just had... Actually, no. I was gonna say, and I had a rough night. And I was like, I kind of did, but I also won the lottery for 6 and sat front row and saw seat 6. So it was fine.
So fun.
So fun.
I still haven't seen that one.
It's wonderful. We can just both keep playing lottery if you want.
Okay.
It's very cool. How I've decorated this cake in the past. First year, because I made too much ganache, which we certainly did again, is I did like roses on the outside, filled in the ganache on top.
Yeah.
And then berries on like one side. One year, maybe I did like strawberries all around the side and then like other berries.
Mm-hmm.
And then some berries. That's usually what I do. I think I still have some raspberries and blueberries that didn't go in the compote.
They're there.
So we can just do sort of like a clump of beer.
An artistic clump.
Clump.
I just went to a junior production of Descendants, the Disney Channel original movie. So cute.
Don't hate those movies. Are they too long? Did I once talk about them on Broadway for 3 hours? Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nick just said, Jason.
Tour, Kimberly. There. It's on tour and it's on a cruise ship.
Oh, I didn't know it was on the cruise ship,
Uh-huh.
still. Nick just said Jay's cake is like him, sweet, silky, and colorful.
Is she silk?
Jay, are you silky?
I can be.
Silky smooth? Yeah, you can be. You can be pretty smooth.
Be punchy me water.
I have a pescatarian friend who just stopped being pescatarian whenever she goes to Hawaii and just deals with the consequences of eating all the meat her body doesn't want. Oof.
Yeah.
I mean,
What if I did this? I don't know.
that'd be a nice blend of savory and sweet.
You got that silky voice.
You got this.
That was blissful.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it. Who would you like to play in 6 if you could? Or I guess what song would you like to sing? Because I guess that's the better question.
Great question. Heart of Stone.
Yeah.
What about you?
I sing that one regularly. I love it so much. I literally have
I don't need your love.
I mean, yeah. I YouTube Heart of Stone karaoke and just like pull it up and sing it to myself.
It's so good.
Bye, Barbara.
Bye, Barbara. See you soon. We were just talking about this. Guys versus girls bake off.
I mean,
Because Jay the other day said, I could probably make a biscuit. And I was like, could you? Would you like to put that to the test?
yeah.
And he
Game
was
on.
like, funny.
Could be, buddy.
He's like, yeah. And I was just like, here's my biscuit recipe.
Go.
Seen me do it.
Enjoy. Oh, that would be good TV.
Uh-huh.
And then we react to something. I mean,
And then tea time when you watch a trailer.
yeah. Or we could bake the same thing and compare.
I mean, yes.
Oh my god, that could be really fun. Maybe we'll make that a channel points thing.
Jay has to make a biscuit.
Yeah. Jay makes a biscuit.
What else do I make a lot that I feel like you should know how to make by now? Cookies.
Well, it's if he ever helps you.
Right.
You're not allowed in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm really hungry. I'm
Don't.
just like, but I'm good, right?
Sometimes I'm just very used to showing myself.
Fair. I mean, you've been kind of taking the lead. I've sort of been.
Oh, I think I'm just like,
Yeah.
I want to make this cake.
Yeah.
She needs more time.
We're just gonna have more strawberries.
Yeah.
And more cookies. And more ganache.
What's she doing, Bird?
I'm just relaxing on the couch.
Oh, okay. Win. I just put icing on a cracker to see how it would go.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna put a strawberry on the icing on the cracker.
That was very smooth the way you did that just now.
That was really good.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Roll swapping would be hilarious. I agree. Oh, I can take this away.
Crack a bone. Oh, sorry, Kimberly. You should just come to New York. Come visit. Oh my goodness. So how was your week? What'd you do?
What's I do?
Yeah.
I just called an ambulance for a coworker.
No.
It's too hot in New York. People, drink your water. Drink your water when you wake up.
Okay.
Yeah, she fainted. I think she was really hot coming to work.
Oh God.
It was very scary. She was fine. But
Thank goodness.
yeah.
Oof.
But please, everyone, hydrate. That's weird.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. Hydration station. What else did I do this week? I went to
got
Pilates
distracted.
3 times.
When the new Ghostbusters movie comes out, I vote for Stay Puft Marshmallow S'mores and Ecto Cooler Copycats. That could be a fun theme.
Yeah.
We could get spooky. Ooh, we could tell ghost stories. Some stories.
Did you have that ghost stories book growing up?
Yes.
With like the scholars?
It was scary. I love it. But I love that like titillating feeling. Ghost stories is fun.
I loved Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it gave me nightmares for a while, but I still really liked
Yeah.
it.
Next April Fools. Oh, that'd be fun.
That's
I was
clever.
like, how you're expecting it.
Yeah. Gonna do it another time.
Yeah. We'll do May Fools. Stick to your gun toes. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You were talking about this week, and you did, and you saw this, and you have it. You called me into it.
I did 3 times. And I felt really good about it.
Really good. Yeah, I did not do anything like that 3 times.
And I bought new notebooks.
Yeah,
Jay had a birthday.
Jay did have a birthday.
And Jay had a birthday, and it was nice.
It's nice.
It was so nice to him. And I just looked over at one point, and he was just openly weeping reading Discord.
Oh,
I was like, are you just crying because everyone's being nice to you? And he was like, yeah. So, thank you for all being so nice to him. It's very sweet.
that is very sweet.
I know. I like him a lot, and so it's helpful to know that other people do too.
Mm-hmm.
He's just
Talented.
Are you ready to having a reboot?
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh
uh-oh.
my gosh. So I'm gonna go see Nope this week.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Which I didn't remember was a scary movie
It's
until after I'd agreed to go. So we'll see how it goes. Story. Yeah, but it was like, what's the story I wanted to tell you? Yes, I remember. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, perfect. Tell the story, and then it'll be time to finish the cake.
Perfect. So there is a movie, a set of movies called Happy Death Day. So I already have touched you. Okay. Sorry, we got interrupted. Something happened. We got distracted last night. Anyway, so there's a Happy Death Day, and then Happy Death Day to You, and it was Valentine's Day. And Adam and I had been going to movies every Valentine's Day since Deadpool came out, and Deadpool was like the perfect Valentine's Day movie. It's story time of the movie. So yeah. So basically we'd been going to see movies on Valentine's Day, and we decided that was going to be our tradition.
Cute.
Because we don't really care about Valentine's Day, but we like movies and like...
We each drink a bottle of wine. That's our tradition for Valentine's Day.
See, it's something makes you happy. A little opportunity for celebrating your love or whatever, but like also do some whatever. Anyway, so that year, Happy Death Day to You was coming out. And I hadn't seen Happy Death Day, but I was like, you don't need to. It's great. It's like fun. It's like a horror, but comedy. It's a little sci-fi. It's great. And he explained the premise that Happy Death Day, this girl basically does Groundhog Day style. She keeps getting murdered and then reliving the same day over and over again. She has to solve the mystery. Okay, so that's the premise. So Happy Death Day to You. The premise is it happens again. She gets stuck in a loop, but a bunch of other people are also stuck in the loop. And so it's a slasher movie. Everybody's getting murdered, but they all like reboot. So it's not really as scary. And there's like sci-fi, timey-wimey stuff going on. What Adam did not remember is that in the first movie, it is actually a metaphor for the fact that she is not able to confront her grief.
Oh, no.
Losing her mom.
Oh, no.
And if you remember about me, my mom is currently in end stages dementia. And so this was probably 3 years ago now, or 4 years, when she was like in hospice and like, you know, still pretty painful.
No.
So we're in the front row. It is my first Dolby surround sound experience. And in the sequel, there's a timey-wimey thing. She goes into an alternate reality where her mom's still alive, and she's able to tell her mom all the things that she couldn't tell her. finishing. Like, ugly, sobbing. Like, oh, sorry. Happy Valentine's. So it was hilarious, but also, and I'm sitting there like actively ugly crying and just was like, it's sad. Because of course, you know, with a mother with Alzheimer's or dementia, she's still around, and I still sometimes talk to her as though she is not. You know, it should, so so that she can understand me, and other things I like tell her about my life and all these things, and she's not able to respond. She doesn't have the cognition. She doesn't understand. Who knows what is actually going on? But the like reality of that moment of like, oh, if I could just pop into an alternate reality where she's still
With
present and available and we can have a conversation, I was like, God. So that's that story. I'm going to tell you. Poor Ed. Oh my God. I don't know if it was embarrassed as much as just like, oh, this is not how I wanted this day to go. Oh yeah, I was the woman ugly crying at a horror comedy. And like it was not that emotional of a scene. Like it was sweet, you know. She was like walked in, her mom was there, and she went, you know, like had this moment. But I was like, no, scream crying. Oh hi, let's tell them silly stories. Nathan's here. We've been waiting for you. We're making J cake. Here she is. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Very real. That was a very moist seat. Unpleasant for the next person coming in. Y'all's stories have made me not want to leave, but I really should go do some housework. Thank you for a really fun time. McFiddle-Faddle, thank you for being here. We love having you. We know this is a longer stream than we usually do. And ironically, less baking. But, you know, here we are. Baking, more talking. That's
Right.
how we do. All right.
Now there's a crumb coat. We can do a finishing layer.
So that's a crumb coat. I always thought a crumb coat was where you like crumble up like edges of a cake and then do crumbs around it and then it looks crumbly.
No.
But no.
So have you ever iced a cake and then the crumbs start getting in the icing?
Yeah,
because it's too hot.
Yeah.
So you do one coat where the crumbs kind of get on the icing, but enough so that then when you put it in the fridge and take it back out,
It hardens and
you
covers
are
up the crumbs.
and then you are not icing the naked cake anymore. You are just icing hard icing.
That's very clever.
Yeah.
I'm learning so many things. And yes, Nathan, this is chocolate icing on a chocolate cake, and there is raspberry blueberry ganache, chocolate ganache, raspberry blueberry compote chocolate ganache,
Yeah.
all mixed together.
So if anyone knows if that's a thing or like what that's called, chocolate fruit filling.
Kimberly, I'm sorry that your great aunt has Alzheimer's. Thank you for the heart. It's more prevalent than you think.
It really is.
It's really a heart disease.
Yeah,
But-
my great aunt also had Alzheimer's. And she lived with
Oh,
us for a
that.
long time when I was little.
Yeah.
And we didn't understand. So I was like 5.
I mean, yeah.
And now
My
my
niece
doesn't remember his name.
My nieces and nephew are really good with her. They're really sweet with her.
That's nice.
Yeah. Last time I was there, my younger niece wanted to learn how to feed her. And so I was like teaching her how to, you know, hold the food out, like hold a pretzel out and not get bit. Because my mom doesn't understand. You know, she's not trying to. She wanted to learn. It was really sweet.
Oh. Actually very cute, but also like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's most of my experiences with my mom, with, you know, for the last 10 years. 12 years. 12 years. Ooh.
Oh my god.
12 years since she's been dealing with this. That's crazy.
Fine.
It's quite, she was really young when she, like,
Yeah.
the rest of her is very healthy. So just like, that's why she's lasted so long.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Your dad is a saint.
My dad is safe. Well, that is the other part of it. My dad's, you know, keeping her at home and taking care of her so she's not in a facility, and he is very nurturing and, you know, takes care of her in a really good way. I have no idea if it would be different in a home, but I imagine it would be. Oh, Nathan lost his uncle to MS.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. MS is hard. It was
very
very, really rough one. Yeah, man. It's hard. Life is short. You gotta make a chocolate cake and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like doing swizzles like this.
Let's do it. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just use whatever smooshes off to the side
Yeah.
as more side icing.
Love it. Have fun. Okay, so
deco-wise,
Yeah.
are you thinking do a drip?
Jay, what is your thought on a ganache drizzle? Like a drippy cake.
Well,
But see, now it's hard enough that maybe.
Well, there's the other one. That we can use the other one instead.
You're right. Or do you like what I did the first year when I like piped around the sides and then I put the ganache in the middle?
yeah.
Okay, let's do
I
that.
mean, you know me, like a little bit of frosting goes a long way.
Oop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna go with the sides are done. Yeah?
I think they look great.
They're a little rustic, but they're fine.
It's okay.
So now we do our trick.
Oh, this is very satisfying. Oh, it's satisfying.
Right?
I have always had such a messy stand.
And now you realize how off center your cake has gotten.
We give it a little
Just a little like, yeah,
Yeah, doesn't matter.
that's fine. Put some berries on this side.
Yeah, there we go.
Cute. How are your ladies doing, by the way? Obviously, you're making a cake.
You know, we're we got a little vulnerable today. We told some long stories. We're making a delicious cake. You know, we're hanging in it. We're hot. That is one thing that is not the most ideal, but sounds like lots of people
Are hot.
we go wobbly wobbly.
Yeah, well,
No, it's great. I think it looks really good.
I do too.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Just want to do that. Okay.
So you're gonna make a barrier for ganache. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Or do you want to leave it with it as is? I mean, it does look pretty, but a little pool of ganache is also fun.
Okay, I have this handy, so let's just. Too lazy to find a piping bag, so I'm just gonna do this. It is a wibbly wobbly cake. Okay. Thank you.
How much more can you fit in there?
Probably one. Yeah, not a big glob.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, maybe even one more. Yeah. Here we. Was everyone there for my peach impression? What I That's
No, I missed it. Help me.
just yes. And it makes Jay laugh, so I like it.
I like it.
Oh, this maybe was an interesting idea, but okay. Well, that wasn't gonna work out, so we're just gonna go like this. Pew, 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 pew.
Almost sounds like a Mario game. Bloop, 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 bloop. When they like bounce. That's fine. Yeah. Oops, need a little happy berry.
And here, I'll take a little spoon. Just kind of like. I was thinking of like, yeah. Like a.
Like little waves. It's so cute.
I made this up in my brain 10 seconds ago. I'm glad it worked.
Really good.
Oh.
Right. So we spoon some ganache. In there. Here we go. We're gonna see what happens. So just all in the middle, yeah?
Yeah.
This is the one from the freezer, so it's a little bit gloosier, but I think that's the right call because everything needs to stay as cold as possible.
Yep.
Really good.
Thank you, Sarah.
What did she do?
She said, "Holy crap, that's amazing!" But also, she subscribed to Tier 1.
Aw, thank you, Sarah. Oh, yeah. This is it.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
Listen, when it's that good.
And you've got friends like these. Okay, and then I usually just do like just a little cluster of fruit to one side. Help.
Should we do some of the honeyed strawberries?
Oh,
as well?
yeah. And I'll do like a A river of bloobs. The pretty ones only. Little huts. Little raspberry huts. Wishing that little fruit on a chocolate cake. Never once like the year before. Little fruit for a little jaybird.
Should we put the butt?
To come out to say. No, absolutely. I would like a butt on this cake.
All right. Do you want the green on it? I'm kind of ripping it off. Should we leave the green or should we cut it off?
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who missed it, I found a strawberry that looked like a little pert butt.
Where's that?
Yeah. Didn't quite get there.
There's one that looks like a heart. Okay. I will always overdo it, but I
Overbuild the
think that
lily.
looks quite perfect.
I concur.
Ah, JK!
That's like you.
Yeah. You helped.
Oh.
Come look at your cake.
Oh.
Did you turn it off? Okay.
Be on brand, that's right.
Yeah, that's the brand. Yeah.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chad.
Oh, that's thank you. That's not. I wasn't switching a song. You need to. Okay. Thank you. That's,
Shall we cut a slice?
is it ready to be cut?
Let's
Sure.
find out. Like I want to just
How's the stream deck worked out for you guys?
wonderful, fantastic.
Good, right?
Yes, it is a wonderful addition.
Cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Scoops. Moving stuff out of the way.
Okay, take it. For Chad, Sarah, thank you for the gifted sub to yourself.
Jay, would you like a slice of blueberries?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, should we turn Charlotte back on? Probably. No, it's fine.
I think we got this.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Yeah, everyone?
I'm probably.
You gonna go like this?
Yeah.
That one I'm coming.
I hope I'm just gonna.
Oh,
Shh.
Oh, I'm so impressed.
Shall I bring it closer to the camera?
sure. Hold on.
See, it's really beautiful. Well done, Kimberly.
We want to split this slice, or do you want this for yourself?
I want it for myself.
Wait a minute.
I know. I don't want to share.
But we can share a slice.
Okay.
Oops.
Doesn't
Hello, gorgeous. Oh.
Oh my god, look how beautiful those layers. I'm so impressed.
Okay. Even though there's gluten, I'm having a bite because it's my favorite.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mayonnaise in a cake? Not. Yay. Oh, that is excellent.
It keeps it moist.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cabbage says, look at that cross section. Hells yeah.
Kimberly, this may be the best one.
This might be the best one I've ever made.
Really? Well done.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, she's a beaut.
It's the right amount of ganache. It's the right amount of frosting.
Mm-hmm. No, you weren't here for making of the cake layers.
I was not.
Is it not the best chocolate cake?
It is an incredible chocolate cake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely gonna try it.
Yeah.
In fact, it's Hannah's boyfriend's birthday on Wednesday. I might just make him a cake. I'll see if he can.
Here, turn Charlotte on. Let everyone look at her.
Oh.
Look at my girl. So look at my girl.
Yeah. You really do.
Oh, it brings me such joy to cook for you.
I know. You put so much love into your cooking. I love it.
It's gonna fall off the back of
I
the
know.
plate. Okay, yeah.
Would you like any more?
The store gets something chocolate. No, I'm okay. I don't want to hurt myself, but it's good.
Oh, I'm gonna. Ooh, this is a sugar bomb, baby. Seriously, bravo, ladies.
Ew.
Oh, thanks for having a birthday.
I'll keep it up.
Only thing sweeter than cake is Jane Kimberly. We're pretty cute.
I mean, can attest.
Yeah.
Go get some chocolate, hustle. Oh, Jay, what's your rating?
Would you like to rate this cake?
This is just. This is just 1 out of 1. Very nice wife. She makes me a really beautiful cake every year, and it's just really nice.
Are you crying?
Nice thing you make for me. You.
Oh,
You're so sweet.
welcome.
Oh,
We could sell this in a store.
yeah. It's really beautiful. It's really delicious. I'll put it in my foot.
Oh, all right. Well,
Hey, thank you for being here today. What's different?
much.
It definitely felt different today.
You guys.
It was the hot or the darkness or the fact that we didn't turn the oven on.
Who knows? But thank you for being a part of it,
Thank
everybody.
you so much.
You know?
And hanging.
Yeah.
Look, you did the hard. Making the cakes themselves isn't really that difficult. It's a hard.
You can get it wrong.
Like decorating and building a cake that successfully.
Yeah.
That's really difficult.
That is really difficult. I've never done one remotely that beautiful. It is amazing.
And there was a moment where I thought it was a disaster. So
Yep.
I think maybe
Like there is always that
there's
moment.
always the moment where you think it's a
Mine is a
disaster.
disaster. No, this
Oh,
turned
no.
out amazingly. I actually learned a lot, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Yeah, because I was just kind of like, I think this is what I do. Again, I've never had a guest for this cake. It's usually when I'm just like, get Jay, you can play all your video games, and I'll be in the kitchen for 5 hours.
You love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
yeah.
It's
It's a good one.
Oh, what should have your air conditioner?
Oh my gosh. If you've learned nothing else from this stream,
Yeah,
crumb
don't
coating and
don't touch your air conditioners, and make sure you have a bracket on in New York City.
bracket. All right. We love you all. This was a really fun stream. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Ah.